Whoops. Okay. I think I'm live now. Oh man. Um let's see. Hold on. Sorry everybody. But hi folks. Hello. Um I feel like I do more like behind the scenes things when I'm starting to stream for my chat and chills just because I feel like they're more low key. But we've had more low key shenanigans going on these past like couple of streams, so I hope folks don't mind. But hello everybody. I hope folks are doing well today. Um, wait a minute. I see a warning sign. What does that mean? Wait a minute. What does that mean? Something about being warned that something's wrong with the stream. Oh, okay. It's just talking about my bit rate, which is completely valid because I always have shenanigans. But hi everybody, I hope you're doing well today. Uh like I said yesterday, which I hope folks enjoyed my very much longer stream. Today is gonna be a chat and chill stream where I'm gonna be doing co-working for the first hour. I am going to be doing talking a little bit about Dungeons and Dragons a little bit, sharing some of my favorite dice places, some of my dice that I love. And then I'll do maybe an hour or two of Final Fantasy 14 before we call it for this stream and then go from there. Um, yeah, I think the big thing is that I don't have too many updates for today. I kind of went through a lot of them yesterday. I just have some like things I need to get together. I'm so much more well rested now, y'all. Too. I've talked about extensively yesterday. There was a lot of stuff going on, so I'm feeling a lot better and well rested. Able to like exercise and get back into my routines with that. And I had some really good conversations earlier today that has been helpful in terms of some of the ways in which I take care of myself. Um, like I said, I'm somebody who believes in holistic health in the sense of like, mental, spiritual, and physical health type of thing. So, um, yeah, I also really just try to make sure to take care of my like mental health, and that's something I also try to prioritize too in terms of just really taking care of myself. So I had some really good conversations related to that, as well as just trying to get my day going to get moving and grooving as always. Um, so other than that, what I'm gonna do is I was fiddling with uh Streamlabs. Sorry, my brain is trying to like process. I was fiddling with Streamlabs, and I'm gonna see if this timer that I set up works. What we'll do is we'll do like an hour sprint, and then for the second hour, what I'll do actually is I'll just go ahead and maybe run through some of my favorite D&D shenanigans, while also being in my Hobonichi. And then we'll either spend the last hour and a half playing like Final Fantasy 14 and calling it a stream for today. Um, so with that in mind, I'm gonna see if this command that I have set up for CloudBot works in terms of like me being able to stream. I wanted to create a timer going forward for my streams, y'all, where there'd be like check-ins and stuff. I haven't set up the check-ins yet, but I did want to actually have it to where I had a timer go off. So folks who want to okay, my chat, my widget, which still works. I wanted to see if I had like a timer go off during like co-working streams, that if it actually like work. So I'm gonna test it out and see if it works. If it doesn't, then it's all good. Does that work? I don't know if it worked or not. Maybe it did. Oh no, that is so bad. Um, I'll just go ahead and drop in the chat that we're gonna start co-working hour 1. And we'll go from here. I don't know if it's working or not, but I don't think it is. I think I didn't do this right. I was fiddling y'all with the timer to like have a visual timer on stream, but I don't think I did it right. So you'll have to bear with me. I do want to have a timer. I'm gonna design it to go up on the top of my my stream in terms of my overlays, so that way when we're doing like co-working streams, you'll be able to see the timer visually as well when I have it go off too. But if I didn't get it right today, it's totally fine. We'll get it right next time, y'all. I did post my schedules on socials too. As we get started, I'll get my timer going for the first hour, so give me just a second, y'all. And the timer set. So I did get my stream set up for this week. I did add one more stream on Wednesday night. I do want to play Sea of Stars. So I'm actually thinking what I'll do is I'll actually probably use that stream to do a little bit of chat and chill and backtrack towards some of the things that we'll need to grab. I do actually want to get the true ending for Sea of Stars. So that means it'll probably add an additional stream or two to my shenanigans, because I do want to make sure I beat the game thoroughly. So what that basically means is that I'm gonna try to progress towards the game, and I think go backtrack and get some stuff. So I'll be reading from like some of the guides that I've seen, and then what I'll do is I'll beat the final bosses that are left, which again, we're really close to the end of the game, y'all. And then I have heard, without spoiling, that there is actually a true ending that you will only be able to get if you unlock everything in the game. So I'll probably drop a poll and see on my socials if folks want to see the like backtracking / like true ending. If not, like I said, I'll be beating the game within the next stream or two. And so that'll wrap that game up. And then I'll be playing Final Fantasy this next weekend as well, 14. I'm going to pretty much be playing Final Fantasy 14 to grind, to be able to get towards Astrologian as Sage. And then what I'll do from there is I will probably switch out and play Venba. I have it scheduled on my YouTube already to be able to move forward in that way. And then what I'll do is, after I play Venba and a couple of like the demos, like I said, I want to play Spirit Swap and things like that going into December. I will start up Triangle Strategy. So for the new year, I'll be playing Triangle Strategy, Final Fantasy 14, and then I'll figure out my list of maybe potentially adding another game. But as I was saying yesterday, I do want to play Final Fantasy 10 and 12. So I'm going to figure out like some of the games I want to buy, as well as figure out my game capture card to be able to play the Princess Peach game coming out closer to my birthday, actually. So that's kind of the game plan for now. But yeah, I'm really excited. And I will also post on socials too. As we get started for the first co-working hour, I will be posting some of my favorite streamers and my ad shops, but not 100% sure. But I'm going to add my favorite streamers. And that I'm at 85 subscribers, y'all, and I've whoops. I love how my headphones just like completely go like, I don't like you and I don't want to work. So we're gonna disconnect randomly. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. In the worst case scenario, I could just like plug in my headphones, because I do have my charger thing with me. At least it should be like near me on my desk. But basically, I want to spotlight some of my favorite streamers who need a lot of love. They already get the love that they deserve, of course. And they're going to get a lot more, of course. But I do want to like spotlight some streamers who, you know, I've actually broken 500 subscribers on Twitter /X. And I have like 170 on Blue Sky. And I'm building slow and steady, but I never thought I would actually get as far as I did in terms of the number of people who look to my content / artistry and do the dope things that they do. So I am really grateful for that. So I do want to just give some love and shout out to some of my favorite streamers and folks I interact with who I think should have more subscribers and followers, particularly for their content, especially folks who want to be full time. So look forward to that on socials. And sorry, I'm trying to like plug in my headphones right now. They're wireless, but they have a wired connection, so I'm trying to like plug them in with also like not disturbing me in my 2D form. So bear with me for just a second. Okay, plugged in. Cool. So I can actually charge, because I think they haven't charged yesterday because I was exercising. But I do want to spotlight some creators and stuff like that too. So I will be doing that. Um, because yeah, I just want to give some love to folks. And I'll do this on Blue Sky as well as on Twitter as well. So um but yeah. And then what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm probably gonna be fiddling with my commands today. Doing being in my Hobonichi and planning for the week. Because like I said, I'm proud of myself in that I was able to rest finally. I have kind of figured out like what I want to do, but I have some things I want to get for myself to prepare. Oh wait, hold on. Do. Hello! Oh my goodness! Hi there, Tay! It's lovely to see you! Welcome in! For those of you who don't know, Tay is an amazing person. And please let me know if I'm saying your name wrong, Tay, or not. If I am, just correct me. I my English is my first language, but because I never learned how to sound out words, I always feel like I'm mispronouncing people's names and stuff too. But for those of you who don't know, Tay is a super awesome mutual on the socials who is a keen tuber who's gonna have a debut in the future, and is super awesome and really sweet. And I love seeing Tay on the timeline. But it's lovely to see you, friend. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. I'm just enjoying myself, the ambiance of today. It's lovely to see you. And you just reminded me, which is my thing, y'all, because I have like 50 million commands, that everybody who comes on my stream in mutuals, I have to make commands for them. So Tay, you're getting a command from me on Streamlabs so that folks can go follow you on socials and like, you know, get ready to see you debut in the future. Because if they don't watch you debut, I'm gonna be sad. But that's just me. I'm supportive of my mutuals and my friends. So, but awesome. Thank you for letting me know I'm sitting in right. And oh, you're too kind yourself, Uno Reverse. But I gotta write down and make you a command too. Which, by the way, I'm doing this in general for all my like mutuals and friends. I know folks watch my VODs too. So folks watching the VODs, y'all should not be surprised. But yeah, I gotta make a command for you today. But no, I'm doing good. I'm feeling well rested today. I'm not as tired as I was because this weird week was really wild. But I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well today. We're doing the first hour of my like chat and chill where I usually talk and chat, or sometimes I'm quiet and doing things. Just because I know folks sometimes will come on and like co-work with me while I'm virtual, or some folks will use my bots and work too as well. So, but yeah, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Tell me how your day is going. Make sure my timer is still on. We're at 52 minutes. Okay. Right now I'm like trying to look through Streamlabs, and I think I just need to write down on my sticky notes because I threw my I did through my sticky notepad. I'm like trying to like write down things I need to transfer to my Hobonichi for like things I want to get done today. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And Uno Reverse, like I said, in terms of you're sweet yourself, I see you on socials. You're doing awesome things. I appreciate you. No, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Ooh, eating ramen. Okay. See, I haven't had ramen in a minute, so you'll have to tell me like what type of ramen is it? Do you have a favorite? Because y'all, I actually do like ramen. There's a Japanese like ramen shop by my home that I where I grew up, and it's like authentic Japanese ramen, and they had, I think I tried their honey miso, but they had like seafood ramen that I loved. So you're making me want to get it, Tay, in terms of like ramen, because I love soups. One of my mutuals on the socials, we're also friends in like real life too, but she's talking about like how she loves soups. So like ramen and soups, like that type of thing, is my favorite. So, but I'm glad to hear you're doing well and that you're eating good food right now in terms of things. Let's see. I want to exercise today too. So I did like wash my face, like showered and stuff, but I need to like actually get do with that. And I have to write out my emails to go out in the morning because I schedule my emails for work. Oh my goodness. The pen I'm using to transfer is so messed up. Ugh. It's curry ramen with potatoes. Ooh! My favorite is patio chicken though. Ooh! I don't think I've had the one with the with chicken before, or curry ramen with potatoes. That sounds so good. Ooh, if you don't mind me asking, did you make it or did you get it? Either way, it's good. Like, that sounds amazing. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, like I hope I just said it, but if I didn't, I like seafood ramen. I don't think I'm opposed to miso ramen, but I like seafood ramen and miso. And then I like I want to try some other ones too. But yeah, those are typically the ones I gravitate towards because I love seafood. And like different types of ramen and stuff like that too. So I need to like increase my palate a little bit with that. So, but that's awesome. And I love potatoes. Potatoes and like ramens and soups and like rice. I love that type of stuff. Let me see. I need to decorate my Hobonichi. I know I'm gonna be talking about like dice, y'all, in terms of D&D. This pen is broken. Ah, no. Get another pen. What I'm using right now to like write out on my sticky notes is like no, not having it with me right now. But got it from the store. Seafood ramen is pretty good. Nice. No, that's super dope. I noticed like different brands of ramen. I don't really have a favorite brand because I don't really like. I think Maruchan is the one that a lot of folks eat. I don't really do Maruchan anymore. I think I do another brand that I can't think of at the top of my head. But I love, like, I still love the store-bought ramen because one of the things I want to learn how to do is cook. So I'm really here in terms of, like, getting, like, that store-bought ramen. That's really great. And, yeah, seafood ramen is really dope, too. Because, yeah, I don't know if you have any, like, I know some folks have preferences in terms of how they eat their ramen, what they eat with it, and things like that. So I don't know if you have any of those too, Tay, as well. I know for me, like, I usually eat ramen with, like, I feel like I do rice and seaweed, as well as I feel like I always want to have a tea or something too. But again, like, I feel like with soups, I'm looking for like something, like I'm drinking tea and soupy things. So that's kind of like my little palette of stuff. So I gotta like write this stuff down for my head because I feel like with certain foods I'm in a certain mood and I would just kind of like have the ambience of it. For those of you into astrology, I'm definitely like a Taurus rising. I definitely am. What was I looking? Oh yeah, I was trying to see this first spread. I need to write my emails. I need to decorate. Yeah, decorating. I need to decorate my Hobonichi. Yeah, I'm slacking on my Hobonichi decorating because it's so bad. I usually decorate the tops of my Hobonichi and then the sides, and I do like accent stickers. And sometimes I'm just not the best about like keeping up with it because like October to December is like the tops and the sides of my Hobonichi are bare, so I need to like put the washi tape on it, but I haven't had the chance to. So I might take some photos like I've been telling folks. But yeah, I gotta figure it out. Oh, I do the same sometimes I get kimchi on the side too. Oh, nice. No, that's super dope. Yeah, kimchi's always a good choice too. Like kimchi and rice or like seaweed is always good with ramen. So that's awesome. No, again, it sounds like you're eating good, which I'm always happy to hear, especially on a Sunday, that you're eating really well and taking care and stuff too. And yeah, I mean, again, I'm always here for that because I love hearing like what folks are eating as well as what they're doing for themselves and taking care. I think it's awesome. And I think Tay, you're gonna make me get ramen. I think I'm gonna get that this week, so I need to write that down. And yes, Tay, I did a few streams ago. Maybe it was 2 or 3 streams ago. I was talking about stationery. I'm more so focused on like what's it called? I'm more so focused on like general like stationery and stickers, but I do have a lot of washi tape, which I need to really just write down for future streams in general to like go through the different types of like stationery because I have a lot of washi tape. Specifically, I have like Sailor Moon washi tape. I have Hamtaro washi tape and a couple of indie, pretty much from like indie brands as well as like I do have an Etsy store that I buy from a lot for my washi tape. Because I usually do like fantasy, cute, and like Sanrio and like things like that in that vein. Not only with like washi tape but stickers in general. So, but I have like a Sailor Moon washi tape that I use at the top of my like planner, and then yeah, I have like a Hamtaro one, and then I think I have a Hatsune Miku one too. Is it Hatsune Miku? I think it is. If not, I have a Nana themed one too. Because Yeah, I am a stationary fiend as I've gotten older now. So I need to. That's why I'm like writing down for myself. Like I need to just like be in the zone and like decorate my books now. You'll have to tell me if you are into stationery as well, because if you are, I will. I will. I will have shenanigans. I will. Oh my goodness! It's another friend. Hi there. Hello, Albie. It's nice to see you. My lovely, lovely mutual. For those of you who don't know, Albie is an amazing streamer as well. A really awesome person that I met with Janae in the neighborhood. So it's lovely to see you, Albie. I hope you're doing well today. Um, I'm just talking with Tay, another lovely human being, on the socials about like foods, because Tay is eating ramen because ramen is amazing, and I'm also talking about like my level I should take it and Hobonichi and shenanigans as always. We do the first sprint for today since it's a chat and chill. Which, by the way, folks, we're 44 minutes in. As I like continue writing my list, but I hope you're doing well today. How are you doing? Yeah, I think I need to fix these commands too. Again, yeah, I was supposed to have a timer go off in terms of things, but I do not. So that's on me trying to figure out stream elements. I got my widget to work, but I can't get like the timer to work. Oh no, Uno reverse always, because I'm always gonna have commands for y'all, and like, you know, gassing folks up because that's just how that works in my mind. I have to, because if I don't, like, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad face. Let me actually make sure that I can like drop this in the chat too, because I'm already on stream elements, so live. I'm gonna basically, you know, have shoutouts and commands while folks are here, as well as just other folks who aren't here either, so I can like tag y'all too. Oh no, that's good to hear. In terms of getting ready for shenanigans, dang it, I can't do a no takey backsies with Uno reverse. You win right now, but I will come for you in terms of my love and affection. But no, that's awesome. Yeah. Tay's eating and chilling, eating ramen. That's super awesome. And then you're getting ready for shenanigans with folks in terms of Thanksgiving. For me, like, it's really just like the slowdown season where like I'm still working full time and trying to take care of people and keep people safe because it is respiratory season and COVID is so dangerous. But I know folks are like doing what they can right now, even with the world being the way it is. It's fairly scary out here, of course, and I do want people to know that like this is a safe space in terms of being safe and trying to like make sense of what's going on. But I'm hoping like these chat and shells and things, folks feel comfortable to know that, you know, I'm about civil and human rights. So we're gonna keep it hunting and keep it pushing in terms of things. But I'm glad to hear you're just vibing and getting ready for like spending time with friends and loved ones. Do you have any specific plans as you get ready? I'm gonna be just at home, y'all, with my immediate family, just chilling. So I'm gonna be resting a lot because I really just don't feel like doing things. And of course, I want to stay safe. So, but I'm happy to hear that you're like getting ready for fun and all the things. Yeah, I'm trying to like edit my thing real quick. Whoops! What did I just do? Editing my thingamabobber. Oh my gosh! And y'all, I have to. Folks have been asking me about my birthday, and I'm just gonna say it like. I have plans, but not really. We'll figure it out. Let me see. Nice. No, that sounds fun. I love to hear that you're like spending time with like grandparents. That's super awesome. That's so cute. And yeah, oh, online shopping. Yeah, I know like Black Friday has been quite a thing this year. The sales ain't sailing, but people are trying to do what they can, of course, in terms of like trying to get things they want and getting people gifts for the holiday season and stuff. We're just trying to like support different causes as always. So, oh, my birthday, because it's not a secret. I was trying to like not. Like, I share my birthday, but I know for me, like, I try to plan out things for my birthday, too. Oh. My timer actually worked. But why did it set up for 30 minutes? That's so interesting. I gotta fix that, y'all. But yes, just for, we're not at 30 minutes. We're actually 40. Oh, wait. I guess we do have 30 minutes left. Never mind. I paused my timer, but I guess Twitch is right. So we'll do 43 minutes, but I think my Streamlabs actually worked. I'm so proud. Yay! To answer your question, I'll be my birthday is April 12th. I am an Aries. I am born in the month of the spring, often competing with Easter and other shenanigans in the spring months. But it's April, so I usually think about it right now because it's always smashed in between other things, and I always have to think about the fact that, like, I think about my life in like quarters/seasons. So the fact that, like, it's coming up where I'll be hibernating for the rest of the winter, and then we get to the spring months is something else. So yeah. But when the reason why I'm breaking it up in terms of today's chat and shows, like, I'm trying to think about what I want to do, but I've been asked a few times, as well as, like, folks are saying, like, I want to give you something, and I'm like, okay. I'm learning how to accept gifts for my birthday. But yeah. Albie's like, I see you. Like, I feel like when I tell people that, they're not surprised per se, in terms of, like, one, when my birthday is, or, like, the fact that I am an Aries. They're not surprised. Okay, we're gonna test this out, because I think this will work. Okay, we're gonna do Albie first, and then we're gonna do Tay. We're gonna do the commands. I hope this works, because my timer worked apparently. But if this works, then that means I'm grouping today. Yes, let's go. All right, cool. So Albie, your command officially works, so that's great. And then we gotta do Tay. I'm trying to do, like, more where I do my commands where it's y'all's, like, names you go on socials, or trying to, like, tag y'all's, like, Twitch or your Twitter when I do the commands, because it's easier for me to, like, drive traffic towards y'all if I have, like, some way for people to click on a link. Even though folks did tell me before that, like, sometimes my links, like, the links on mobile don't work, and then also with the chat widget too. I'm hoping that you can still click on folks, like, socials to be able to, like, follow and engage. But let me know if they don't work, y'all, because I'm happy to fix them, because if they don't, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad. So the reason also too I'm thinking about it is, like, I have to, like, Albie's like, you're so funny and I appreciate you. Like, I know I'm just all hilarity as I, like, chat and chill and, like, update commands and write down things I gotta do and all the shenanigans. I just have to, because folks are gonna follow UT and everybody else. I'm not playing. People think I'm kidding. I'm not. I am pure. I am out of pure support, because if I don't, I'm gonna be sad. So. Okay. And, like, y'all, Twitch sometimes doesn't like me, so that's why I usually watch folks on mobile. But I'll fix that by next year. Just give me a little time, because shenanigans. Let's see. And Albie, remind me that, like, I have to like call my grandma. I talked to my grandmother. She's my last living grandparent, but I love her. She's super dope. That's my ace boom coon. I love her. Okay. I think I got Tay's to work too. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be upset, because I'm breaking my streak of awesome. No, Uno reverse Tay. Nah. I want to make sure, not only when y'all come through, but when I have my, like, when I talk about specific mutuals and folks I interact with on the internet, with no obligation, of course, of anything in return, but I just want to make sure folks can, like, check y'all out and like hang out and kick it. So, yeah, I think it worked. Cool. All right. And my timer apparently worked too. So I'm just like, I'm doing good today. Hey. And then what I'll do, y'all, at like the second hour is I'll make sure to bring up like again my dice that I'm going to showcase today. I couldn't find my dice bag, which is so frustrating. But I will so I couldn't like take decent photos. You're always awesome. Oh no, reverse. No worries. I'm trying to just be a decent human being as much as possible. But please check me if I'm not, because if I'm not, then I'm always happy to course correct, as I always say. But I was thinking about taking pictures of my dice, but I couldn't find my dice bag, y'all. And just for context, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for about 6 years now. I actually have my campaign later today. But I do want to actually have eventually like DM my own campaign too. So today I'm really going to focus on sharing with you all some of my favorite like companies that I buy dice from, as well as kind of talking a little bit of the game too. Trying to just figure out if I want to take photos before we show that at the end of the second sprint, or if I just want to show y'all the websites where you can buy dice from. So, but uno verbos to you both and everybody else. Y'all are the cool ones, because I'm just out here just trying to be great like y'all. I just be chilling. Yeah. Okay. Let me go to where I was trying to go before. Do I still have it up? No, I don't. Ah! And I will make my PowerPoint template. I gotta calm somebody. I can make it on myself, but my graphic design skills are gonna stay like where they are right now. Until I learn After Effects and stuff too. I'm gonna just use templates the way that I'm gonna do right now. Let me make a copy this, and then I will go from here. But yes, while I'm like working on this and then like Kopintea, today's stream is really focused on me bringing up some of my favorite like Dungeons and Dragons shenanigans. Oh no worries. I can fix that right now, Tay. Let me go back and edit that then. So that way, for those of you who are gonna click and follow Tay, you can actually get straight to the link. Because I know I try to like go on Poke's social and copy verbatim when I'm making commands, but if they're being weird, I'll fix it. So thanks for letting me know that. I appreciate it. Where did I just do with the darn link? I'm working on it right now. You hear my tip tapping. In terms of Streamlabs. Okay. I got it. Cool. Get back to the cloud bot where it's editing. Yeah, today is just a chat and chill where using my chat and chills, I'm still trying to figure out the cadence of it, especially because I do want to do hand cam streams. But what I do is I usually chat and chill and do my Hobonichi where I schedule and talk about various topics and things, like really just more chat and chill sessions. And then I sometimes will bring up like my favorite hobbies. So I've talked about stationery, Hobonichi. Today I wanted to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, because I am a dice connoisseur. I think that the connotation, I think they call people who collect DnD dice goblins, but I've become a dice goblin where I have lots of pretty dice that I've gotten over the last couple of years. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit today. And then after we do the 2 sprints, then I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 14 for about an hour or 2, and then we'll call it stream. But that's usually how my chat and chills go, where folks can come in and out, stay the whole time, or co-work with me, or just listen in, or meditate, whatever they want to do in terms of the atmosphere, and watch me like play Final Fantasy 14 and then call it. So Sundays are like very soft. I call them soft Sundays because I just want folks to just come in and have fun, and chat and check in, and get to know folks in the community too that I'm connected to, because I'm a part of this big like streamer ecosystem with you all here. Because I don't see anybody as competition. I see y'all as my community, this broad world out here. So I just want to be supportive. Okay. And I think I fixed it because I added the underscore. So I'm going to re-share it in the chat again. Make sure that I got the underscore right so folks don't go to a broken link, because I would love to not do that as much as possible. But we'll see if it works. Come on, Cloudbot. I believe in you. I I believe in your awesomeness. Yes? I'm gonna give it like another second. I think it's gonna work. Yes, I got it! Let's go! Y'all go follow Tay. You have been told. It is Forspoken. Which that game deserves a lot of love, by the way. I actually like Forspokens. Okay. As always. Okay. I'm glad that worked. I'm just like editing and typing things out in terms of my list too. Because y'all, I use paper formats for a lot of my planning and stuff as my behind the scenes. And like I usually decided I need to get into actually what's it called? I need to actually figure out like a curriculum system or script. So I do want to get one of those. But and what I mean by curriculum and system is I like to write out and kind of sketch out in my head like how I wanted my streams to go. And then because I've gotten a little bit of a cadence, I decided to like bucket them into like hours or minutes. So that way, you know, people have an expectation of what to expect. But I actually want to make a graphic where I can edit, where I can have an agenda to just kind of give folks like what to expect. And also if they want to stay for the co-working portion, they can. But if they don't want to, they don't have to. They can come for the gaming part or come for all of it, or just stay for the whole entire time, whatever works for them. Okay. I'm not gonna do a full intro into Dungeons and Dragons, y'all, because I feel like that I could spend hours just on that alone. I'm really just gonna focus and talk through some of my favorite like dice that I've gotten. But if folks are interested, which I will probably do in the future because I do want to play D&D with an online campaign. My campaign is like hybrid, but I'm happy to do that as well. I don't mind. I just want to geek out with y'all in terms of all my hobbies and amazing things. Okay. And then I'll change the song too during the second hour and sprint, and then probably within that second sprint towards the later half before I get into Final Fantasy, I'll talk about some of my favorite dice shops and some of my favorite dice. So huzzah! But I promise I'll make this fun, or at least I'll make this enthusiastic. Where if you ever want to get into D&D, I will first get you into buying dice because that is how friends influence friends to be enablers. Affordable dice though too, because y'all, I'm not trying to be a nefarious cartoon villain as I make a joke about a lot, because I really just don't want to hoard wealth and resources because that's just not my MO. Really isn't and truly won't be. I also probably need to read into my I need to update my Telspire too before I get going today for my campaign that I'm playing with online. What am I looking for? Yeah, I'm trying to like I said, I want to show y'all, like, actually. Hello, it's Janae. What's goody in the hoodie, friend? Hi there. How you doing today? It's lovely to see you. I am here as I clean my cluttered room. No worries. That is so real. That was kind of me yesterday. I was cleaning as I was, like, resting. But it's lovely to see you. Let me drop some love for Janae. I got to stop closing my windows as I'm like doing this to show y'all dice shenanigans today. So y'all have to forgive me for like going back and forth. I'm so zen and chill, but like my brain's just like I gotta remember to stop deleting for things so Cloudbot can actually do Cloudbot's thing and work the magic. But y'all should go follow Janae. Janae is super dope. I'll drop the shout out and it should work because my Cloudbug is being nice to me today. But it's lovely to see you as always, and I'm happy to hear you're doing stuff, including, and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I'm doing good. I've been talking to talking to you, of course, right now, but I've been talking to Tay, and Albie's actually here too and stopped by. So Tay and Albie have been super dope and awesome. And again, y'all should follow them as well, whether you're watching live or watching the VOD. But if not, I mean, hey, you should just follow them on socials, both of them. But Janae, it's lovely to see you. And again, y'all should follow Janae as well. Follow Janae, Tay, and Albie, and all my mutuals, and all my friends, and all the people, and like just have fun. not Albie getting called out. Oh no. Not the dragging, the friend dragging. Oh man. I just read some oof. Shenanigans. Shenanigans on the timeline. Yeah, yesterday we were talking about relationship stuff too, y'all, and every day lately it's been like friends have been going through it with relationship things. Friends and mutuals and folks just on socials in general. So I'm just like reflecting on that a little bit too today. As I'm like zenned out. Because yeah. I hope everybody's having, prosperous relationships and doing well, but sometimes things happen. So just reflecting on that a little bit. Oh my goodness. What am I thinking? I didn't know Albie was a Tato Deef. As in potatoes. I did not know this. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and this is like and I'm gonna do a sociology and psych stream because I've been asked. I did take polls and stuff in the beginning about that, but technically speaking, at least maybe more than a U.S. context, but let me think of it. Technically, from October to February is typically the time when a lot of people do go through relationship endings and breakups. It's a social phenomenon that's been observed mainly because people do not want to ride out the holiday seasons with someone they don't particularly want to be with. It is horrible that that's a thing. And yeah, Tay, Albie is apparently taking folks' Tatoes. Not the potatoes. I did not know this. He took your taters. He took your taters, Janae. Albie, why? But it's a social phenomenon where like people typically break up with folks around the major holiday seasons. So that's like November, December for Christmas, and then typically a New Year, and then Valentine's Day. It has happened so often that it's literally been like again studied in sociology in different fields. It's awful. And it's not to say that people intentionally break up with folks around like holiday seasons. I think sometimes life happens and you should, talk to people if you don't want to be in a relationship with them. Of course, communication is important. But like the fact that people do it is, and it's like a social thing, is like really wild. So yeah, like you're saying, Janae, it actually might be from a sociology, or at least some research, it is actually the season of people breaking up with folks, or ending relationships, or doing what they're doing, of course. So I am not a fan. I have had relationships end mainly around Valentine's Day. Which, again, I don't recommend people do that. I've had relationships being ended around that time. And I had some really nasty scars for that for a while. But I'm okay now. But I would recommend if you could not break up with people during holiday seasons. Or at least, like, manufactured holiday season. That would be great. Because you just hurt people's feelings and it's not cool. But also, too, you shouldn't stay in relationships that aren't working either. If they're not working for you, they're not working. That's okay. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to figure this out. I think I'm just gonna show y'all like some of my favorite dice places and like some of my favorite dice shops that I've liked. And then maybe I'll save next time. Don't hate me, y'all. I'll save next time for showing you my dice because I couldn't find my dice. I'm gonna have to find them for DnD, but I couldn't find my dice to take really nice pictures. And I don't want to show y'all my dice without like showing you how they look. So I'm gonna show you the places I buy my dice from, and then if y'all don't mind, I will show you my dice, like me owning them next time. And yeah, Janae, no worries. I mean, it's something that it did hurt my feelings, like I said at the time, but it's been years since it happened, and honestly, I made my peace with it. I think when relationships don't work out as much as they hurt during the time, um, I think it was the best decision that the relationship ended when it did. Um, so I used to feel a lot more hurt, but now it's more like, yeah. But I know some folks are going through it right now, probably, which sucks because it's that time of the year. So I've been like there for friends too at various times because it's been wild as always. Which I hate to say that, but always some shenanigans. Um, Oof, I don't hope that doesn't happen to me or y'all this year. Same, same. Oh no, for sure. I'm the type of person where like I really just want people to have successful relationships. Even though I'm like completely single, I don't have a problem with like cheering on my friends and loved ones with their relationships. I genuinely want people to be happy and to like enjoy their relationships with whoever they're dating. Because I just think that's really important. And I'm not a hater. Like I'm not a hater and I'm totally fine. So um also, that shop you showed me is going to take all my monies. It's about to be a bunch of pain. Yeah, so just know, y'all, whenever I share it with my favorite shops and things, no matter what the hobby is, I'm always going to finally show you an option that's affordable where you can split it up into multiple payments or they have payment plan systems. Because I just really think in this economy and thinking about people's spending habits, I'm trying to be better about my consumerism always. But like, I really don't want to break the bank for anybody. And even if I did have money like that, I still would be really like trying to make it affordable. But again, I'm really not about that capitalism. I'm really not. Like that's just not my MO. So I'd rather share things that make me happy that I also like because I can afford them and not break the bank. But I mean, again, I'm not saying don't treat yourself, but I really try to be thoughtful about that too because I appreciate when folks share with me things that make them happy, that like they like that is affordable and most people can get it. But that's just me. I'm always like about that life. So. And yeah, I did share like Kimberly, who's a Twitch streamer who I follow. She doesn't know me, but I like her. But on the relationship, and I was just having a conversation about sensitivity because I think that's some of the things going to yesterday's conversation I was hinting at, and that sometimes the ways in which we navigate relationships really does hurt us in terms of like the ways in which we go through things with people who don't understand us and the reality of being with people who should really accept us for who we are, but we sometimes don't get that in the relationships that we're in. So I really appreciated Kimberly's status because she's such a really cool, like high femme Twitch streamer, super awesome, really dope. Um, but it just made me think about the conversation I had earlier this morning about just like trying to take care of my oh oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Danny Speed, for subscribing. Hello. Thank you so much. Um, I really appreciate that. And welcome in. I hope you enjoy following and subscribing and enjoying my shenanigans in terms of all the things that I do. And then Albie's like, not you talking behind my back. The tiramisu Grimly, even though I shared with you. Oh my goodness. I'm screaming. We love you, Albie, but you're stealing people's taters. The tater stealer. I like potatoes also. I just, friends come for friends platonically and funnily in my chat, which I always appreciate y'all having y'all conversations. And then just for a time check, we're at 20 minutes too. So but yeah. I hope I'm not jumping too many topics, y'all, as I like finish up uh my PowerPoint for y'all in terms of my favorite dice shops. Because I have like several that I go to now. Now that I think about it. Um There's some I haven't bought from yet. Saving the screenshots for later. I said nothing. Oh, not the shenanigans. Not the shenanigans in the chat. Oh man, I'm spelling. Some of the shops I showed too are I have not bought from, but I plan to in the future. I've been like eyeing them forever. So you'll have to forgive me if I share you shops that have sold out dice, because some of the dice from these places are so pretty that I have to share them with y'all. And if you buy their dice before I get a hands on them, let me know and just let me bask in your awesome for getting them before I did, because I need this in my life. I need more friends who play D&D and get dice, just like everything else, because this is how I am. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all the shops that I go to, or at least that I've been eyeing. I've been eyeing a lot of shots on Twitter, on Blue Sky. Some of the shops are in Blue Sky too, but I've been eyeing a lot of like shops. I also posted this on my LGBTQ Pride Month post that I made in June. I just put some of my favorite like shops own or streamers who were queer identified, but also like my favorite shops that are queer identified too for June. So some of these might be familiar if you saw that list. If not, no worries and no pressure, because I'm gonna do more of these in the future, because I do want to make sure folks know where I get my favorite like dice and stuff from as much as possible. So you're not missing out in terms of my shenanigans. And then I also will explain to you, by the way, like what the purpose of the dice are, because I think when you first play D&D, it can be overwhelming like most games, but it doesn't have to be. And I think as long as you have a good set of friends, like D&D is a lot of fun. I do want to get the D&D Final Fantasy 14 like set too, but I need to figure out like who I can play it with, because I want it so bad. But, again, there's a lot of shenanigans that I do, and then a lot of these shops are having sales right now too, because it's the end of the holiday season too. But some of their dice is so pretty, so I gotta clean out my dice. I'm getting so excited again. Yay. There's like dice trays and stuff they sell too, but I'm mainly gonna focus on the dice today. But again, y'all, bear with me, and I appreciate folks' understanding. I'm going to make sure that I work on like a template for these types of streams, as well as just like share with you my favorite things and break them down by different like accessories and stuff. So if you want to kind of dive deep yourself, or if you want particular things, let me know, because that's my real thing is just to spotlight some of my favorite shops, as well as like drive traffic if I can. And I'm not getting paid to do any of this. This is just me being a complete dork about dice, because I don't have any show. As always. I think my family's cooking food. I smell it. I'm like, ooh, don't do that. As if I need to eat something. I have a banana next to me because I have snack food, but I'm kind of like, I can smell the food. Okay. I really have to remember to keep some of my favorite dice shops. Like, I follow all of them pretty much, but there's also a couple, like I said again, that I need to keep up with. I will say too, one thing I am going to recommend that I won't have on my slide deck, which I'll go into, is that there are a lot of really dope dice makers who kickstart their dice, and I do have kickstarted dice. So while I won't show those today because I need to take better pictures of them, so bear with me, y'all, when I try to prepare for these types of streams. So I'll probably do Dungeons and Dragons next weekend too, and then talk more stationery as well. I'll probably do maybe like washi tape and some of those things. Just know that a lot of great dice you can also find on Kickstarters. Like, there's a lot of dice shops who will make they'll kickstart dice for you to buy, and they're super dope. Yes, foods. I don't know what food it is, but it smells like potatoy. So I might be joining y'all in terms of the potato shenanigans. Albeit, don't take my potatoes. No, I'm just playing. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm trying to like get good photos of some of these dice that I have for y'all to And this time I will not dox myself. In terms of like bringing things up. Did it start another stream? Oh, is my thing like starting another hour? Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that, y'all. Y'all can ignore that. I'm so sorry. My timer is not working the way I want it to. So we were doing great, but we gotta fix that. So ignore that. I have my timer going on over here, so I'll fix it. Right now we have 15 minutes for the first hour, so we'll take a 5-minute break at that point, and then we'll get started with the second hour. And then towards the end of the second hour, I'll probably talk about the dice shops and the dice that I wanted to share with y'all, and then we'll play Final Fantasy 14. So sorry about that, y'all. I'm getting used to stream elements. I got my widget to work, but everything else is just like kind of being a little snafu-y. I have to go back on my Kickstarter to figure out like what dice shops I've actually bought from. Y'all, I've bought so much dice over the years. I got that one. I wasn't a huge fan of those. Let me see. One thing I will say that is really cool that I will show with y'all next year when it comes in. I did get dice that actually like they are light up dice. I forget pixels. So when I get those dice, I'm definitely going to have my hand cam stream ready to go because you'll be able to see the dice glow because they actually have lights in them. They have 3D controls and an app that is coming in. So I hope y'all don't mind my shenanigans with that. But I think they're going to be super cool to share and show off. Law. I thought I didn't have my dice that I buy from, but I do. I lied. Well, I didn't mean to lie. It's more like I thought I had other things. Okay, I did have one that I was like trying to remember from another company that I bought from. They had a Kickstarter. But I want to make sure y'all know this company too who has dice as well. Also, in general, I highly recommend if you want to get into tabletop, like I said, to find a good group of friends. Happy to talk about it with folks if we're interested as well. But all the shenanigans, please. Yeah, I will share. It was a Kickstarter that I actually kickstarted 2 years ago. So the Kickstarter took a few years because they actually were making the dice. And of course with Kickstarter, sometimes you kickstart projects that take a little bit of time because it's a crowdfunded project. But I kickstarted this one because it was basically, they told us, and they were kind of pricey, but thankfully, you could split up payments. But basically, you got to have dice that glow in the dark. So they have like lights in them programmed. So you got to buy the color of the dice and also like the color of the lights in the dice themselves. So I got them because I know I want to do tabletop, especially when I start going back to cons in the future when it's a lot safer and not like in COVID world. But when it's a lot safer and like I go back in person to play more tabletop games, I did want to get them because like I got rainbow dice that have like rainbow colors on them. And then it also comes with its own app that they've been testing out because it's a global team where the dice actually like light up when you throw them as well as when you use your dice tray and stuff too. So I kickstarted it back in 2021. So I think they're supposed to come next year because yeah, it's been about 2-3 years since I kickstarted them. But I will definitely have a hand cam stream more than likely when I get them next year with my glow in the dark dice. They're super cool. And I'm a toddler. Because again, I've been playing for 6-7 years. So I'm at the point where I'm not like super good at DnD. I still forget basic things and stuff all the time. My shout out to my like DnD campaign. They help me not let us die, because I'm a paladin, y'all, so I'm not supposed to die. I'm supposed to be a heavy hitter, but I be rolling D1. I be rolling on nat ones, which for those of you who don't know D&D language, nat ones means natural 1, which means when you play D&D, you play with a which again I'll talk about this when I get to it, but basically you play with a D20, which is a 20-sided dice, and so your highest roll is a 20. And your lowest roll is a 1. And so when I'm a paladin, I usually like when I'm trying to roll, I usually roll like a nat 1. Not on purpose, of course, but it just sort of happens where like I end up rolling a nat one, and then I end up getting into comedic things because I'm like a paladin who just like completely messed up their roll and like completely didn't like get it right. So it's so funny to me because like paladins, you know, in D&D, once they get to a certain level, especially, they hit a lot of powers. We're healers and also like we're heavy hitters. We're tanks essentially, kind of like in Final Fantasy and other games. But I always end up like rolling a nat one and I just be dying. Well, I haven't died. I've only died once. I will say that. But like I'd be laughing so hard because it's so hilarious when like you or another player gets a nat one. Because you're just like, I don't know what I just did. Did I break my sword? Did I like fall over? Did I tip over something? Because you just rolled so low. So D&D is partly like a game of luck and also a game of fun too. For that reason, this is why I love it. And that's why when they had the Final Fantasy 14 D&D set, I'm like, I'm getting this and I'm gonna play this somehow, some way. I don't know how. I don't know when. We gonna figure it out. This is why, again, be prepared, y'all, for my hobbies. I have no chills. So, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll stick with dice shops for now, y'all. Thanks for understanding in terms of things. And then I will show y'all my dice next time. So I really want to show y'all the pictures of them. They're really pretty in person. Like, I will, like, dice shops, like, they really have, like, great, like, dice look better in person, I feel like, often. But, you know, my shenanigans in me, in terms of my things. I'm just trying to make sure I share all the dice shops that I go to or I've been eyeing for a very long time. So I have to, like, go across my... I need to, like, bookmark more of my favorite shops and things, but I need to get better about that, y'all. So bear with me as I do that, especially for next year when I do more hand cam streams and like show off like more of the stuff that I do. So. Let's see, and then we have 7 minutes left on the first timer. Please ignore my Cloudbot who's dropped it multiple times. My bad. We love Cloudbot, but Cloudbot is wrong. And then we'll do a 5-minute break, and then we'll do the next sprint. Which I think will probably be more so 45 minutes, because I'm going to just spend 15 minutes talking through dice real quick, and then we'll go back to 45 minutes, and then we'll do... we will do Final Fantasy 14. Okay. So consider my like little like stationary hobby PowerPoints like breaks in between shenanigans. So, oh, and I don't think I posted on socials that I was live on Blue Sky. Whoops! That's funny. I don't think I did I? Nope. We did not. Whoops. My bad, y'all. Okay. We'll modify the language a little bit, and then I'll post it. And I said my D&D dice collection, so technically it's not, but I will show you the places I bought dice, so technically it is kind of, sort of. So I didn't lie. I just, my bad, y'all. My pictures and things, I'm very, like, not chill, and then I have to find my other dice. I have dice that I use that I, like, will use for tonight, and I'll find them, but that's why I'm saying I want to take pictures, because I couldn't find the ones I was looking for, so I have to find them either way. I'm basing myself to be a rock and a hard place. Because I was like, I wanted to do my D&D talk today. I was going to take pictures, and then I couldn't find my dice, and now I'm just like, oh, yay. And then my room's being reorganized, because I was going through my books last night, too, focused on socials. So I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm getting it. I'm working it out. Because I like to stick to my commitments with y'all in terms of streaming, so I appreciate y'all's patience with that, the stationary streams and things like that, too. So. Okay. Got 5 minutes left. Oh God. Let's see. Hit that. Oh wait. What did I just do? Oh yeah. Let me. Wait. Did Twitter unfollow somebody? No. Don't do that. I thought I was already following. Why am I not? My bad. Oh, excuse me. And then y'all, I will probably have a future streams dedicated to like sewing and stuff too. But I have to get the sewing machine and things I want first, and I want to practice for a while before I stream those things. But I also am cool with doing like crocheting and stuff too. There's just a lot of like really dope things I'm excited to bring onto streams. So that way y'all can see me visually like working, and then if you would like to co-work and stuff too, you can like body double and just do all the things. So I'm excited for next year. I'm also still, like I've said a long time ago, I do want to I do want to have folks come on and talk about their favorite shops and their like, well, not their favorite shops, but like their own businesses and their own work. That was my original intent when I started to stream, is that I wanted to bring some of my friends who have their own businesses, their own like art that they do and things like that, and give them the spotlight and talk to them about what they do and why they do it. So I didn't get to do that this year. But now that I like have my own piece, I'm definitely gonna do it next year. So look forward to like more collabs and things like that too in that way. Where I do want like some of my friends who draw, who are in different countries, different places, or have their small businesses to be able to come on stream and talk about what they do, and then we'll probably game or something like that. Maybe like more of a, I don't know if it'll be a podcasty format, but I feel like it might be. So, like I said, VTubing is a medium for me to be able to like bring y'all like cozy, comfortable, and awesome vibes with the social justice band, of course. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna be up to. So I gotta like etch that out over the holiday season. That's really what my plans are gonna be, to make this fun but not stressful. I don't want to bring stress. Okay. We got a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock, so I'm just trying to check and see, make sure I got all the right shops on this riddled PowerPoint of mine. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to give you at least like maybe 10 shops, because I feel like I'm missing one that I wanted to bring up. But I think that's the accessory shop now that I think about it. So I'm trying not to mention that. Trying to like narrow it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend like an hour or two talking just about like DnD accessories and things. And yeah, we'll say that for another stream because I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. Okay. And then we'll stop the timer. We're at 20 seconds. I will put on the timer for about we'll do 15 minutes actually. Because that way we'll take a 5-minute break and then I'll go and prepare my slides to pull them up. So we'll go from there. Yeah, I think we'll do a 15-minute timer. And then that way we'll do a 45-minute sprint. We will then play Final Fantasy and then we'll call it. Because again, I'm probably going to end stream closer to like 4:30 ET. Everybody, just for awareness. And then I will be streaming again on Wednesday and the next weekend. So give me for a little while longer. Okay. So I started the 15-minute timer. So for folks who want to go get something to eat, stretch a little bit. We've got through the first hour sprint. I hope folks are able to get some stuff done. If not, if you've just been listening to me chat and be a dork, it's totally cool. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Because we are officially on my story quest in Final Fantasy 14. So I'm level 27. Yeah, Final Fantasy. I'm on level 27, and I think the quest that I need to do to become an Astrologian, which I am probably saying that all the way wrong every time, so I'm apologetic, y'all. I think it's level 60. I think I have to get to level... Wait. No, I don't! Oh my god! I'm actually 3 levels away from being Astro... Oh! I'm 3 levels away from being Astrologian. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm so excited. I cannot. Yeah, hey! I'm happy to hear that, like, cleaning is commencing further. Because I know you mentioned that earlier, Janae, but I'm happy to hear that it's working too. But now I want a snack. Hey! Snackage. Please get all the snackage, please. Because that's amazing. Also, finally... Oh! Let's go, Janae! I'm gonna hit you up in the DM so we can make sure we can game together. Let's go! I love you, friend. Thank you for getting it. Now I'm excited. Now my voice is getting high-pitched again. Yeah! Y'all, I'm a dork. Playing friends games with folks makes me happy. But that's so cool. But of course, like, let me know too. Like, I know like folks want to like play, so no pressure as always. But I'm happy to hear you got the game, so you're gonna start playing it. Because again, like, I'm having a blast. And the fact that I just realized that you can be an Astrologian at like level 30, I think we're ready to go then. Because that was my goal, was to get to this, and then like be a sage. So, oh man, I gotta look into this because I'm level 27. Absolutely, positively, Fran. Love you. Love you too, Janae. Huzzah! Yes, both fold stuff. Exactly. Because all I have right now is like, I've been using the same attacks and stuff. I got through the first dungeon as folks saw yesterday. But I got through a dungeon yesterday and I'm on a story quest. So now it's really trying to get to the level with the... Because I have the expansion for Endwalker. But I just want to make sure I have the right expansions because I really want to be an Astrologian. Like, oh my god. I love the class. They look so cool! Ah! And if I love it too much and I'm looking at Sage, like, as I get more and more research into Final Fantasy 14, I might just stay that and just be like a healer heavy hitter, which I'm totally cool with. But yes, we're going to both fold stuff and have a great time. For sure. I'm so excited. That makes me so happy. Woo! Yay! Let's see. I'm considering getting the Endwalker expansion too. Yeah, no, that's totally real. Because yeah, I bought mine with the Endwalker expansion. But again, like I said, I sat down for folks, like I've said in many streams, to think about Final Fantasy 14 because I do know with like the subscription and the expansions, it's pretty pricey for a game. So I would say, Janae, for you in terms of playing, like I'll definitely be playing it, of course, and there's plenty of mutuals and friends I know that you know and probably I know too who play as well. But yeah, I think if it's something of an investment, I would go ahead and actually get it. I think sometimes that they do go on sale too for the other expansions. And I know that there's going to be another expansion coming out next year in the summer months. Because there's supposed to be a Final Fantasy 16 to 14 like collab, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think they extended the Fall Guys Final Fantasy 14 collab until the end of the year. But yeah, there's supposed to be another expansion coming out next year. But I would say, like, if you're really into to win it, go ahead. But if not, if you want to wait too and just like play the game and enjoy it, I think you can, because you can technically play Final Fantasy 14 for free for 30 days. And then you can play in a way where you don't have to like buy anything per se. But I know for me, like, since I had talked about it early this year, I talked to Shu Mercury, for those of you who's a mutual of mine, super awesome person, Shu, and some other folks of playing Final Fantasy 14. I took the plunge and got the expansion because I was kind of already in it to win it. That's just me. But that's my recommendations. Final Fantasy 14 does go on sale a lot. along with a lot of Final Fantasy games too. So if you don't want to get the expansion now, it's totally cool. Because it's just technically a DLC, so you don't really need it to play the game. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to switch over to my slides set so I don't mess this up this next time. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna actually pull this out like I did before. Whoops, where did it go? Oh no. What did I do with my slide deck? I pulled it out and then I lost it. Yeah, we could talk more in terms of recommendations if at all helpful, Janae. I don't want to speak like I know everything or something either, and like please let me know if I'm talking outside of my neck. But I'm happy to share my thoughts as always because, like I said, I went ahead and bought both. But honestly, I feel like you can just play the game for free for a while, and if you want to add on, just add on later. If you want to save some money, because I feel like either way works. And it doesn't really necessarily like change. To me, I feel like it hasn't changed the gameplay for me per se. I think it's more so like, I think as the world gets bigger and you get more worlds and things accessible, but like it's nothing to where you can't enjoy it without having to break the bank. Because again, I like to be respectful of people's like situations and things and don't want to make assumptions. No, I appreciate that, Janae. No worries. And like I said, for y'all, this is just for anybody in general. Like, I always speak in the context of like what I would do, but again, I'm not the type of person to tell you what to do, and I'm not gonna like assume anything at all. It's more so like I always like ask people like what works for them and go from there. But yeah, I feel like I appreciate that and understanding because I don't want to be that person who's like you should do it because I'm right. Like, no, this is just my opinion. And I know for me, like I can't. Games are pricey. And Final Fantasy 14 is kind of an investment because the subscription for a month is let me see. I think it's about 14 to 20 bucks a month for Final Fantasy 14. And then the Endwalker expansion, if you just buy the game, I think makes it $60. So technically speaking, it's like a $70, $80 investment. So if you're the DLC, of course, you don't have to buy it again. So it's really just a $60, $70 game, but you're also buying the subscription. So that adds up to it. And that's why I'm saying it the way I am. And that if you really want to play the game, just download it, try it for 30, 40 days. And then if you want to get the subscription, get it. But if you don't want it, you can just delete the game off your PC, which is nice. If you do want to buy the game, I would just go ahead and get the expansion, or at least split them up, and then get the subscription. So yeah, that's why I'm saying it the way it is, because like it's not one of those games where like you buy it once and then you have it forever. It's one of those things where you buy it, but you have to get the expansions, and then you got to pay for the subscription. So that's why I'm saying the way I am, because I'm all about saving money and not breaking the bank for games. As much as I love games, I can also just watch y'all and other friends play them if I don't want to buy them, which is why I love streamers. But alrighty, let me switch over the screens, y'all. We went a little bit over in terms of like the 15-minute mark, but I'm gonna share my screen. Go from there. Okay, so we're on my game screen. Huzzah. Yeah, and that makes sense, Shanae. I think most people, when they get the game, they end up buying it in a way where they either get like it for a couple months or they get it for 6 months because it's just so much cheaper. Because you know how like when they do bundle deals for things, like you want to get them for a couple months, so you're like buying them. So you're not like losing money by doing it monthly. Like people do it all the time like that, so I completely understand. Let me switch it back though. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like make sure I get my windows right. Bear with me just a second, y'all. I'm gonna like exit out of some of my windows. I can always pull these up later. Just want y'all to see the slide deck for now. And then I can get those tabs back later. Second, and then I'll switch it back over, and then we'll talk about dice for a little bit, and then we'll go into our last sprint. Okay. I think I got it, so I'll switch it over to the gaming screen, and then we'll do this. It worked! Let's go, me! Huzzah! Okay. Let me make myself a little bit smaller because I've noticed sometimes when I do my presentations, y'all, in my very janky manner. It's not janky, but it's kind of is to me. I want to make my model smaller, so I'm gonna shrink myself so that way y'all can see more of the slides. So I'm gonna transition again. Boop boop. Aim small, and let me know if y'all can see everything okay. But we will proceed. All right, cool. So, just to again, as I do, I did not make this slide deck like format. I'm gonna get my own slides commissioned, but yeah, yay. Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff because for those of you who don't know, I had to edit the video, the original VOD, because I did almost like shared more details than I wanted. I almost doxed myself. My bad. That I feel like I'm officially a streamer because I feel like streamers accidentally have scuff and then they dox themselves. So, I'm proud for not doing that. But, I did not make this slide deck. Slide Carnival has great looking slides. I just like this slide deck with my official logo. So I've been using it until I commission to make my own for my VTuber as I get more assets and things. I've talked about updating my overlays a little bit. I do love mine from KeiraVT, by the way. But like, I love you, Janae. Appreciate you understanding it. There's the things that are the vibing always. But I will be using this overlay set, of course. I wanted to keep using this as long as possible. I will just add to my overlays as well because KeiraVT did an amazing job, so I don't want to discredit that. And all my assets are in my bio, on my description in terms of my streaming. But I wanted to use the slide deck. I will make my own, get one commission. But right now I use the ones by Slide Carnival. Slide Carnival is a free online slide deck service. They provide templates for all types of things, whether you do it for presentations or things like that. They don't sponsor me, of course. It's not a sponsorship, but this is something I have translated from my work life as well as just in general, like what I do to get templates for different like things that I do, whether it's like presentations, all types of stuff. Not for work, of course. It's for work that's different. I don't speak for anti-represented, of course, but there's certain branding, of course, that you want to do. But just for the sake of my presentations as a hobbyist streamer, somebody who wants to build this out, I'm just using the slide deck format this way with my logo in the center because I am C7 and DR7, and it's this Project C. It's C me, yeah. But we're gonna talk about Dungeons and Dragons, huzzah, and dice. Before we get started, just remember, I am still always gonna keep the Maui mutual aid efforts going in my description box. There are a lot of things going on in the world right now. I do want to not be dismissive of that. So I encourage folks, especially in my community or in my streamer ecosystem, to please raise awareness. Please always speak out and speak truth to power in terms of what's going on in the world. I really think it's important that people to really create the world that they're in and make the world a better place. So I keep it this in my description box, the Maui mutual aid for the rapid response that's going on over there. Folks are still dealing with the impacts of the fires that happened a few months ago. But I know there's things going on all over the world right now, as folks are seeing on socials. So I just want to flash this up to not only just support what's going on in Hawaii in terms of mutual aid, but just in general, what's going on abroad, across artificial borders, I will say, because I feel like we all come from different contexts and different places, but we all matter, and we should all take care of each other because I'm very community-oriented in that way. So I always will keep this slide in here, because I just want to emphasize folks check out the description. But you don't have to, don't worry. But if not, I encourage you to check out, support fellow mutual streamers. I'm not full-time, so I'm always going to do like mutual aid and like raising money for stuff for causes that matter to me, because y'all don't got to pay me. Even though, like, again, I want to go towards YouTube monetization for badges and stuff and to, like, you know, build out my side thing with this in terms of hobbyists. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for fun. So whatever happens from that, it happens. And if I can, like, use my platform to make folks who want to go full-time get money or support independent artists, that's my main prerogative. I just want to have fun, play games, and, like, collab with folks. That's pretty much all I want to do. Like many other streamers. So, but anyway. And then a reminder, folks, lovely art by Shin Art, who has been posting on socials again lately. I appreciate her. She's super dope. But Shin made my graphic here, as you can see, in terms of like me, myself, and I, in terms of my awesomeness as a VTuber, because my VTuber is based on me in real life. But I'm on X, Blue Sky, and I also have a Twitter. I'm on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord. So I have this up here just as a reminder. But again, you don't have to follow any of those things. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You could just sit here and just watch me and just, you know, enjoy. And give me some of your time. So that's all that matters. If you give me some of your time, that's all that matters to me at the end of the day. Because I'm, again, not nefarious in that way. So, All right, y'all. So again, I took this from Polygon, a screen cap. But for those of you who don't know, Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop RPG that's been around since the 1970s. And apologies, y'all. I'm gonna make sure to figure out how to turn off that timer. And actually, I did this wrong. Let me move my captions, y'all, because that's obnoxious. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Where do I want to put this? I want to kind of move the captions a little bit so y'all can actually see this a little bit more. I'm so sorry that they're interfering with the top of the darn slide. Let me move things down. Real life. There we go. I just want to move things in real time using real life graphic editing. Because I just want y'all to be able to see the captions so you can actually, follow along. There you go. I think y'all can see that. Okay. So, Dungeons and Dragons is a game that essentially started around like the 1970s. So nerd culture has been around for a very long time before social media, contrary to popular belief sometimes from people. But whether you want to play online, as this Polygon article screen cap brings up, or whether you want to play in person, Dungeons and Dragons is a really awesome way to take the RPG elements that we love from like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and all types of things, and bring them to your own, your household, your friends, your family. All you really need to play D&D is a really awesome group of friends, a dungeon master, aka somebody who is able to create the world and its rules. The D&D guidebooks in terms of like we're I think in the 5th edition for Dungeons and Dragons, and a time, a place, and just some dice. So today, I'm not going to dive into like some of the history and background of Dungeons and Dragons. There's some good and bad parts as anything else goes in life, as well as I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the mechanics or things, but I will talk about one of the elements you'll need to do, you'll need when you play Dungeons and Dragons, but you'll need dice, because dice is important. So, when you play Dungeons and Dragons as a tabletop RPG, in most games, which I'll use the example of Baldur's Gate, I think it's called Baldur's Gate 3, but if I'm saying it wrong, so sorry. That game that came out that's been nominated as Game of the Year uses tabletop RPG elements from what I understand, which basically means is that you roll a dice to basically do movements, commands, spells, that type of thing. And so Dungeons and Dragons is basically taking what Baldur's Gate is doing in game, but making it in real life. And what basically you can see from the screen cap is that you create a character through Dungeons and Dragons who has stats from like 6 or 7 characteristics like strength, dexterity, charisma, those types of things. And you can have like little figurines, but you don't have to. But essentially, you create a character that's going to be in a world that is created by a dungeon master or a DM, and you are in a party with folks who are playing with you. And your party is essentially the group of folks that you game with in the RPG that you're in. Because Dungeons & Dragons is essentially an RPG, but again, on the table. So you need to play with dice. And what I mean by that is that not like the dice you use for like, I don't know, like Yahtzee and things like that or games. But you typically want to, get a set of D&D dice that you'll use. And the cool thing about Dungeons & Dragons is it's such a big, big thing. Like, tabletop creators exist. I'm not surprised there aren't streamers. I know my mutual Ian Quest. Ian also plays, I do believe plays a D&D campaign on as a streamer. And many of my mutuals and friends do. But Dungeons & Dragons is something that you can do that's fun, that you could just, create a character, find a DM, play, and use dice to be able to create your movements and to get into shenanigans. And so for D&D, you typically have a set of about 7 dice. And let me make sure I'm saying this right before I go into the dice shops that y'all should check out, because I just want to make sure I'm not telling y'all the wrong things in terms of the dice that you need. And I will say the dice that you can use for D&D also translate into other games. There are other tabletop systems and games that you can play with the dice that I'm talking about, which is the beauty of, hey, what's up? What's goody in the hoodie? It's Paz. Let's go. Let me see if I can get my command right. Let me see. I think it's... What? I spelled that wrong. I'm so sorry. What's good, Paz? Let me make sure I spelled that right, so I can actually like shout you out. But Paz, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a nice one. Thank you for stopping by streaming, folks. Y'all should check out Paz. Paz is super dope. Is it OG? I love you. I love all of you, of course, but like I'm saying, like, Paz is dope. You are a dope too. Oh, I did it twice. Okay, so it's not case sensitive. My bad, y'all. I'm learning. But Paz, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm relaxed and chilling, talking about dice before I go back into our last sprint before I go into Final Fantasy 14 too. But I hope you're doing awesome today. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for stopping by stream. And yes, I'm talking about dice right now. But yes, Paz is dope. Y'all should go follow. Not only YouTube but on socials. And I mean to say, like, all y'all are dope. Paz is dope too, but all y'all are dope. I don't play favorites like that. Y'all are all awesome people. But thank you for stopping by. And yes, I was about to explain that for D&D, you use a 7 dice, you use a standard 7 dice set. Just relaxing, chilling on stream. Nice. That's cool. It's lovely to hear you're doing great. Yeah, I'm talking about like dice because I'm not going to dive into D&D in the fullest extent. I'm happy to do that on a Saturday or Sunday stream. So if y'all want that, I'm happy to dive deep into that because I can. I know there's other tabletop streamers or creatives too. So I highly encourage you to check them out as well. But I'm happy to talk about D&D as well. So if anybody's interested in playing D&D, let me know because I will probably be DMing a game online very soon once I learn more and like make the time for it because I really want to do that. So, but you use a standard 7 dice set for D&D. So you use a D4, a D6, a D10, a D8, a D6, and a D4. And what the D stands for in terms of the dice is that the D stands for dice, and the number after the D stands for the number of sides it has. So for example, a D20 has 20 sides. A D8 has 8 sides. A D12 has 12 sides. Each dice has a particular purpose or like essentially like a role that you would use it for in terms of D&D. So typically, for example, in D&D, you use a D20 for different like movements, like, you know, actions and things you can do, as well as to see how high you roll to be able to attack. Because sometimes in D&D, your DM will have certain parameters you need to reach before you can attack a monster. So for example, if you're in initiation, which is essentially like the attack mode of a campaign that I've been playing with, you will roll, like sometimes in my campaign, I'll roll and my DM will be like, okay, roll for initiation. And basically that means like everybody needs to roll their D20 to see how high they roll. And that determines the roll order. So if you roll really high, you will get to go earlier in the rotation versus if you roll low, you might be one of the last players to go for that round. Along with the other, like the enemies you're going to fight against who are going to be rolling with you. And then usually when you want to attack, you have to get a certain number on your dice to be able to attack a character in the game. So let's say, for example, you're attacking a goblin on a paladin. If the goblin has like an attacked, and this goes again to some of the lore, so I'm trying to like explain it without going too deep into it. If your character has like I forget the exact wording of it, but it's something akin to like if your character cannot be attacked in terms of their shield, past like you have to roll 15 or higher. If I roll like if I roll 14 on a D20, if the AC or the shield on a character is a 15, if I roll a 14, I can't attack them. So it blocks, it bumps off them, and then the DM like narrates, and then I have to try to attack next round. But if I roll like a 16 and a character has like a 15 shield, then I'll be like, yes, you can attack, and then I will follow up with the other die, which would be like a D8 or a D4 to determine the number, the damage that it'll do. So when someone says in D&D, they're saying, oh, I need to roll a 2D6 to be able to attack a character after I roll enough to get past their shields. If I need to roll 2D6, I'll roll 2 dice that are 6-sided. So I'll roll 2D6s. Or if I need to figure out the amount of hit points a character's going to get after I attack them with, like, you know, a D12, I will say, someone might say, okay, roll 3D12, which basically means roll 3 dice that have 12 sides on them. So D&D gets into some intricacies, of course, and it's more complicated than that, but I just wanted to break that down a little bit for those of you who are not familiar with D&D, who can, you know, understand what I'm trying to say in terms of that. Where did my captions go? Why do you go away, captions? Can y'all still hear me? I gotta really work on that, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, I want my captions to work, and sometimes they just go away randomly. And that's kind of frustrating, because I want to be accessible, so. Let me see. If I change the color, maybe they'll come back. I don't want to do, like, anything that's, like, red, green, colorblind, so maybe I'll do a blue for right now. See if that works. If not, like, let me see if I can switch back to the chat and screen real quick. No, they just disappeared. Okay, well, hopefully they'll come back. I'm sorry, y'all. My captions sometimes disappear like that. I don't know why they do that. It's really weird. I'm not a fan. But thank you for your patience as always in terms of all my like snafu and shenanigans. But okay. So now I'm gonna pretty much talk about some of my favorite dice shops. These are the places I've either bought dice from, I want to buy dice from, or I've like actually like have been eyeing for a long time, especially this year, because I haven't bought too much dice this year. I've mainly been using the ones I've bought over the last few years because again, I don't really want to be a consumerism person, so I will encourage folks to not like just buy things just to buy things. I usually buy things if I really want something and like want to make it work. So, yeah, I will go into it now. Okay. And let me like adjust this picture because it's kind of off the screen. There we go. So 2 dice shops I really love. Dispel Dice is on, oh, my captions are showing the other way. Hold on, y'all. That's not right. Let me see something. Let me flip them. Maybe. Sorry they're like doing this, y'all. I've had this happen before. Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry, y'all. I've had my captions flip themselves over like this, where they're backwards. Wow, did that help? Whoops. Real life streamer shenanigans. There we go. They are back. All right. I'm going to move my captions anyway towards the bottom so y'all can see them a little bit better. And then I'm going to move my photo up though so you'll see them at the bottom. So my captions are at the bottom for right now, and I'll move them back once we get to Final Fantasy. So apologies that like, again, when I was making this, I have to be mindful when I make my PowerPoints that like sometimes my overlays will block things. So you'll have to forgive me for the random real life photo like edits, but I will make things accessible as possible. So, so 2 of the dice shops that I really recommend if you're looking for nice affordable dice is Dispel Dice is one. Dispel Dice is actually on Twitter and most socials. But Dispel Dice is really pretty because most of their dice are actually themed. So I think, for example, they made, I want to say Trigon Stampede themed anime dice. And thank you, Pass. I appreciate you in the chat. But the reason why I like Dispel Dice is because they have really pretty dice that's like themed. And when you buy dice sets, they're ones that are like different material, like acrylic and things, and have different things inside the dice, which is super cool. But Dispel Dice is one of my favorites because they have some of the prettiest dice that I've seen, and I love the themes that they have with their dice, as well as like the inspirations for them and the story behind them in terms of the craftsmanship. And it's, I do believe, a woman-owned business that is awesome. And so I just wanted to flag them up first and foremost. Dispel Dice has also done Kickstarters before. It does collab with other brands often. But I highly encourage you to check them out if you're interested in having some really pretty dice and someone who updates pretty frequently in terms of like their dice sets. Typically, Dispel Dice, their price ranges from like $60 to $70 per dice, but you can also break it up into payments if you can't afford that. But I think they're worth the price in terms of how pretty they are and how they work. Because again, I will say I'm more somebody who buys dice based on how they look versus like some folks are a bit more prestige in the sense if they want their dice to look a particular way and weigh a particular way, because it does help you with rolls. So I will say for those folks out there, I'm probably the best person to ask. I more so look for dice because they're pretty. But I just wanted to share that in terms of, like, again, Dispel Dice has some really dope options that you can consider. I did also want to flag too, along with Dispel Dice, Kraken Dice is another great website to buy dice if you're interested in them. They really have some affordable options. They have dice that are pretty cheap. I've actually bought a lot of dice from Kraken Dice, and also have bought gifts from folks who do play D&D and Dungeons and Dragons from the various sets and colors they have. They have different types of dice, whether that's acrylic or just like plastic and things like that, but they're all really pretty and all affordable. And again, all these dice sets that I'm sharing, you can translate to other D&D or other like tabletop RPG games too that use 7 sets as well. But Kraken Dice is really awesome. I really encourage you to check them out if you like an affordable set of dice, as well as like, you know, like accessories as well too. Because I don't think Dispel Dice necessarily has dice accessories, and I'm not really going into that today. But I will say that they're both really good in terms of like use. Like I have a bunch of from both. Well, I think I only have one set from Dispel Dice, but I like their dice, and then Kraken Dice have a lot. So I do believe, yeah. Okay. I have not bought from them, but Everything Dice. And let me again adjust. I'm gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna make things smaller, y'all, just so y'all can see the captions and then like see the photos. And that's how that goes in my world. And then let me move the captions just again a little bit. There you go. All right, perfect. I think yes. I think we're Gucci. Yeah. Okay. So, Everything Dice isn't somebody I've bought from yet, but I really like Everything Dice on Twitter. I found them there because, as you can see from the screenshot, their dice usually sell out because their dice are so pretty. Like, do y'all see this? Like, especially like at this top here, in terms of just these dice here. Like, the reason why I'm such a dork about it is because there's some folks who really do have great craftsmanship, and they make dice that look so pretty. Like, you hold them up to the sun and they look amazing. Which is why, again, I want to take good photos to show you, like, some of these dice look great when you open them, but when you, like, put them in the light or in their different lightings or shine light through them, it's super pretty. But Everything Dice are handmade from folks. They're a bit pricey because of the way they're designed and the way they have to be handled. But I've been eyeing the shop for a minute because they have such pretty dice sets. And again, a lot of people put kind of like when you paint, you name things a particular way. But Everything Dice has had really awesome sets that I've loved, and I've been eyeing to buy from them eventually. But I just love looking at pretty dice, and all of their dice sets are usually just gorgeous when I see them on the internet. And like, if you can watch folks like make dice, you should, because they're super cool to watch, as well as super cool to see how people like make them and manufacture them. So I highly encourage Everything Dice. They're a bit more pricey, but if you see a set that you like, because they come up with original sets, highly encourage it. Another set of a company that I really like that I've actually kickstarted for them, so check them out, Wild Earth Dice. Because for this company, they actually have pre-orders often, and so they often do Kickstarters where you can buy their dice sets and actually, like, you know, get a whole set for cheap in bulk and pretty much do like a crowdfunded project. So I've actually gotten, I think 2-3 sets from them in terms of Wild Earth Dice from their 2 Kickstarters. They're not exactly like my favorite dice sets. They're not my favorite in terms of how they look, but I do like them in terms of like the themes and things as well. And I think what it's worth, I think they're really decently priced for the way that they're designed. And I really just have enjoyed kickstarting them and supporting what they do because I just love how they look. So I did want to flash up these 2 because Everything Dice I haven't bought from, but I love their dice sets, just like Dispel Dice and Kraken Dice. Again, I look at loving at pretty dice and having affordable options, but Everything Dice is a little bit more pricey, but really pretty, but still worth the investment to me if you want just like a really nice, pretty dice set. And then Wild Earth Dice does a lot of Kickstarters and a lot of events. So if you're looking for a company that makes some really cool dice that are pretty affordable and that come in many different colors, highly encourage you to check out Wild Earth Dice for sure. And look out for them on Kickstarter because they do a lot. So. All right, another person that I often want to buy from, and I'll make the image even tinier. And all their dice are usually sold out because they're so pretty. um, is to crit to quit. And of course, it's a bad pun on too legit to quit, of course, because they have to. But to crit to quit has been a dice shop I've been looking at for a long time as well on socials. I found them and I actually think I featured them. I want to say in my LGBTQ Pride Month, like shop showcase, but if I didn't, I'm showcasing them now. And again, just like my stationery stream, which I need to follow up with the books that I recommended. So apologies all on that. I'm gonna post after this all the dice shops I'm talking about. But to crit to quit is on socials, and their dice are so pretty. As you can see here, they have differently themed dice like other ones, and the way they're just designed and look, I've been eyeing them for a minute and trying to see if I can get a set from them too in the future. And again, y'all, I say this as to say, like, I'm not gonna, like, if I choose not to, I'm not gonna buy them, of course, because I don't need like 50 million dice. But when you see a set that you want to use with your character, especially if you have like a character in a theme going, you know, you just want to like support like independent makers and people who make these like amazing creations. And so I wanted to flash this one up because I've eyed them. Their die sets are super pretty. Like the Jasper set that you can see here, in terms of like the edges and things like that, are super pretty. Like the blue coloring with like the plants in here is super dope. And then their Nightmare on Elm Street set was super cool too. I'm not into horror, but the way they got the characterization of like Freddy Krueger with the dice that they made is super cool and pretty. So I highly encourage you to check them out if you aren't already following them on socials. They have some really great dice sets, and they always like make them and showcase them. But highly encourage you to check them out too. All right, last but not least, just one more, y'all, and then we'll go back to co-working, and then I will get us going in terms of shenanigans today. One that I particularly like is Dicebound. I've actually done a Kickstarter for them as well. Dicebound has some really awesome dice that I've appreciated, and again, another affordable option for those of you who just want to try out tabletop but don't want to like break the bank on like a really pricey set. I would actually encourage folks to check out like different shops. Like I've actually gotten dice online, like from like, you know, not that I'm trying to like support them because, you know, nefariousness that they do. But I've gotten sets from Amazon when I was first starting out and didn't know about like independent shops. But if Dicebound, to me, they've had really awesome Kickstarters that I've supported as well. And they also have really affordable dice. I show 2 examples up here because, again, like dice don't have to break the bank if you're just wanting to play and get started and just want a set of dice that are really pretty and functional and do what they're supposed to do. And again, you don't need like a super pricey set of dice to play D&D, y'all. If you want to be fancy, you can be fancy. If not, you don't have to. But I like Dicebound because their dice are really like fancy in the sense of being space themed. They have different sets going, and they're really just pretty for the price that they're made, and they're gorgeous. And I like their website. I like their ethos and what they're about. So highly encourage you to check them out if you want, again, another place to buy like dice that are super pretty and affordable and super decent. And again, they're Andromeda and like space themed dice, because I love space themed like fantasy dice, y'all. Because again, I love Final Fantasy, so I have no chill, obviously, in terms of my dice sets either. But I really appreciate that I was able to kickstart them and get the dice that I do. So I'll probably be using my campaign tonight if I can't find my other fancy dice. So I ran through that pretty quick, but I hope y'all enjoy these options. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. But I wanted to share with y'all dice today. Because, as I've said, you can tell with my theme, I like pretty dice. I like dice that are affordable. I also like supporting Kickstarters. And I also really like supporting independent artists. So there's like independent artists who, you know, don't have a company. They're just like one person making dice, making commissions, and taking custom dice. Which, again, if you want to make custom-made dice, I highly encourage you to check that out too as an option. But there's also options too to just like, you know, support companies who are doing ethical things, who are making dice, just having fun and trying to just make people enjoy tabletop shenanigans. So I hope you enjoyed that for me in terms of when I see shenanigans. And then I'm going to kick a starter for another sprint for maybe 30 minutes. I think I talked for like 15, 20. And then after that, I will transition us towards Final Fantasy 14 and go from there. But before I end this section real quick, I just want to say, again, I did not make any of these slide decks. Move my captions up. And then, let me see. Moving the captions. I did not make the slide deck. So just know, Slide Carnival. Pixels, I changed the photos and stuff. But Slide Carnival is where I got the slide presentation. and just want to flash again. But if you want to check it out, you can. No worries, no pressure. And we're Gucci and good to go. Huzzah! All right. Let me switch back to my chat screen. So, let me know how y'all like these little, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to encourage bad shopping habits. I'm not trying to be that type of person who's like, buy all the things. But I do want to share some of my favorite wares and like stationery and stuff in these presentation formats because I just want y'all to have things. And then, of course, if you watch the VODs, you can watch them and enjoy just the ambiance of things you can particularly look at or just stare at or just window shop. It's all good. It's all goody in a hoodie. So, yeah. Let me go back to pulling things up on my window. Get all my windows back up. And then I'll do 30 more minutes, and then we will go into Final Fantasy shenanigans until about 4 or 5 o'clock. So I'm going to do a 30-minute clock window now. And then we'll get going at 3:30. Oh, and I'll change the song. We're gonna do a Flutes Morning YouTube music. And then I've started the timer for 30 minutes, so that'll be helpful for us. Huzzah. Oh, I smell that food in my house. I'm just like, why would you set me up? Okay. Now I've got to open my tabs again because, like I said, I don't mind closing them in terms of shenanigans, but let me see where my recent closed tabs are and open them all back up. Okay. Want that one. Want that one. No, give me back my thing. I also talk really fast and I'm excited, y'all. So I appreciate y'all's patience with that too. I can slow down too as well because I know I get really excited and sometimes I talk really fast, which is not helpful. Because I don't want to assume everyone's first language is English too. And I also want to be mindful of processing and stuff as well. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, actually, while I'm here at this tab, I can actually close this one out. And then, yeah, I'm going to probably... Next week, I'll take pictures of my dice to show you what I mean in terms of things, as well as like give any updates for DnD shenanigans. But don't think this will be the last time I talk about tabletop stuff. I have friends in community who got me into Dungeons and Dragons, so that's just how that goes in my world, and that's just how it's gonna be. Let's see. I'm trying to get all these tabs. Oh yeah, I have so many Final Fantasy tabs open. Mainly because like I said, I'm getting knee deep into Final Fantasy 14, so I'm trying to like get as much information, but also see because I'm tempted to download the companion app, but I don't know anybody who uses it. But I do want to get the app and a bunch of other stuff. So that's just how it goes in my world. The Final Fantasy shenanigans. Okay. And I gotta remember to write down that I gotta fulfill some comms requests, y'all, because streamer shenanigans behind the scenes so I can bring y'all magic. That's a thing. And just to let y'all know, I know, was it League of Legends Worlds was last night? Which I did not stay up for. But I'm probably going to end up playing League of Legends, y'all. Like all the games that I used to play and wanted to play, I'm gonna end up playing, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a thing. And like, I don't want to be competitive for any FPS games, but I just want to play League of Legends again. So, just so I might stream League of Legends, but no promises. But I might end up playing League of Legends. Actually, you know what? Which is wild. Yeah. We'll figure it out, but I know that people say that League of Legends players can be toxic. And like that is very partly true. To at least to the stereotypes. I'm not saying people who play League of Legends are toxic because I don't know. But I mean, people do shenanigans to the which like League of Legends can be a toxic game because people don't have any chill. So, oh dang. But yeah. And then I'll fix the timer, y'all, so we can have it up going forward for streams. But yeah. Also, I know there's controversies with Riot, so that's why, again, I'm not too keen on trying to support, if you get my drift. Not because I, like, you know. I love games, y'all, but I'd rather support indie games and games that have, like, a good ethos and the company's not doing horrid things. But that's just me. Which is why, again, I'm not really, like, the type of person to be like, oh, I want to play this game. Type of thing. I do a lot of, like, research and vetting before I choose a game. Why is this not working? What's up with that? Okay. This thing's not working for me. I'm doing it later than I don't want to do it now. Trying to do something, but I'm like, nope, it's not working. We're moving on. We don't have time. At least not today. I don't want to make time for it. Yeah, I gotta fill out some comms requests for stuff too. I'm so excited, y'all, for 2024. Even though I know life is wild right now, but gotta keep moving forward and also keep making the world a better place as things kind of fall apart systemically. If you get my drift, especially on the internet, you can kind of see what's going on. But yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, while I'm here, let me make sure my Steam is ready to go for shenanigans. I want to make sure I can bring this up. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to bring up like what just happened? Oh. Okay. I don't know if y'all hear like okay. I don't know if you hear like fantasy music, but I just pulled up Tailspire to just like make sure all my stuff is like ready to go. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, that was slightly jarring too. Okay. Does this work? I always feel like I forget how to use Tailspire every time I try to bring it up. I'll figure it out though. But it's working so far, so I think it's good. And then let me check out Final Fantasy 14. I always have to like download it or at least turn it on once a day because I feel like when I'm waiting to play for stream or just in general, y'all, but when I'm streaming, of course, I want to avoid what happened the last time where I ended up like making y'all wait forever for it to come on. But then I also know there's updates, so I always have to be careful when I'm like loading it. Otherwise, it just becomes like a nightmare, and we're not going to do that. Okay. Let me make sure I can find my thing for it. And I always seem to forget my passwords occasionally, so that's also a problem I'm trying to get better about. But yeah. Let me see. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going here. Okay, I think we're all ready to go for Final Fantasy 14, so that's good. All right. So actually, I'm gonna be right back for 5 minutes, everybody. I'll drop it in the chat. I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Because I'm gonna go grab some drink. Then I'm gonna grab my hope and need you to write some things out, and then after this last sprint, we'll take a 5-minute break, and then we'll go straight into Final Fantasy 14. So we've got about 18 minutes left on the dot for those of you who are co-working and doing things right now. So those of you who are here for the co-working, appreciate you as always in terms of regularly coming by. But as always, if you're doing other things and just listening in, that's cool too. But yeah, I'll be right back. You'll be able to see my little phone background thing a little bit. Then I'll be back with some juice and some snackage. And then I'll do Hobonichi, and then we'll play Final Fantasy 14. So I'll be right back. I am back, folks. Thanks so much. I don't think that was 5 minutes, but I was able to get snack food pretty quickly. I am eating breakfast food, so apologies if I'm munching. And then for those of you who need the timer again, oh, goodness gracious. Ah, what'd I just do with it? We've got 13 minutes left. So I'll still do the 5 minute break, like I said, and then we'll go into Final Fantasy 14. Sorry, you're probably gonna hear me as I like figure out Hobonichi stuff. Even though I said I was gonna write, I'm probably just gonna be munching for this last 15 minutes. I haven't eaten anything all day, so apologies. I'll also post the announcement too during the 5 minute break that we're switching over for folks who, again, you do not have to say. Of course, you don't have to say it all. You can just come by and say hi. You can just lurk, do whatever you need. But if you would like to transition out after the co-working, you're totally cool. Hope you got some stuff done or being productive or whatever works. Or if you'd like to stay while I play Final Fantasy 14, you're welcome to stay too. I'd love to have you, of course, but again, I know there's lots of stuff going on and people have other things going on. There's also other folks to watch too if you'd like, so not offended, not a problem. Appreciate any and all time y'all give me. I'm trying to like low-key like put my plate down without messing up my model. We managed to do it, y'all. But yeah. Um, okay. Ooh, I was hungry. It is like 3:30 my time though, so 3:30 ET for those of you in terms of time zone differences. So it's not like a bad thing. But okay. Um, let's see. Um, okay. I'm gonna write some stuff down, and then we'll get to Final Fantasy shenanigans. And I flipped to the wrong month. We're definitely not in October anymore. But I has 90% cleaned my room. Let's go, Janae! Congratulations! We love to see it. Especially like again. Chores getting done, being productive. That's all good. I'm happy for you, sincerely and truly. Thank you for letting me know. That's all goody in a hoodie. But now I'm realizing I should really invest in a bookcase or two. Lol. No, that's so real. I know for me, like, yeah, like bookcases are so important. I have one actually in my room, but I actually have a lot of floating bookshelves because when I was coming up with my room renovation, and I've done this for the last few years, um, I wanted more like floating bookshelves and more of like that. Um, I guess it's like a cottagecore vibe, but I wanted like a cottagecore vibe with like lights and stuff around the books that I own, and like It's because I have loot crates now too. I want to do it in an aesthetically pleasing way. Right now, it's not really where I want it to be, but like you're saying, like bookcases and stuff are a good investment. Floating shelves too, because like you can put so much there, like have like the really scenic setups that folks have, and just make it work. Even if it's just like compiling books in a corner, you can always make it aesthetic. But that's just me. Like I'm one of them like mad scientist types, I think, where I have like organized messes, but they look. It's just me. It's my style. So. But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm tempted to like take out some of my furniture and revisit it because I do want more bookshelves and like areas to put books and things, as well as like figurines and stuff too. Because my sibling, for example, has like um she has like a big shelf that just has like Nendoroids and stuff in it, and the way she organized her place is really cool. So I have like a vanity, an office space, and then like my bookshelves and stuff. But yeah, I need to get better about like organizing my spaces and like making my like setup a little bit more nice. Because I think as I'm getting started with streaming, I'm doing it in a way that makes sense, but I want it to be more aesthetic. So cute. Love my art books and manga are just all over the place. Organized mess are just a wave exactly. I feel you on that one. And in a resident, that's why we vibe a lot. But yeah, I try to keep my art books. Like I have sections, so like I try to keep my art books and like my makeup and my palettes in one area because it's kind of like my artsy like aesthetic. Like over on my aesthetic is very like whimsical, cutesy. You can tell like I'm a giant nerd. Like I try to keep my art books and my makeup palettes in one spot, and then I have like a shelf of like books, like whether it's like things I've gotten from loot crates or like books that I plan to read and things like that. Just looking up on my shelf. And then I have like another bookshelf, like books that are stacking on top of themselves because I just need to read them / like donate them and stuff too. So it's just, oh, oh, it resonates. Ooh, Janae, fam, let me tell you about my plushies. Like I never thought I'd be a plushie girl, y'all, but I'm a plushie girl. It's so bad, like. Because I think, again, and this is something I'll talk about too, like, I love Kickstarters and, like, plushies. So I've now gotten, like, a few plushies from Makeshift, from, like, independent artists and creatives. But, like, I love plushies. I don't have any Squishmallows? Yeah. I don't have any of those. But I have, like, Sanrio plushies or, like, Kickstarter plushies and things like that. It's so bad. So I feel you, Janae, because plushies are, I have my plushie little corner. And I just got a new big makeup bag. Ooh, fancy. So now I need to reorganize some of my makeup and probably throw some of it out. And then I keep buying more. Like, why do I do this myself? That is, oof, fam. Listen. I totally resonate with that too. Because that's the thing too. I have a vanity, which I'm like so, I love it. It's like so, I love my vanity. It's so great. But, yeah, like the thing about it is I keep mine like, I have a vanity. I keep like skincare, hair care products, and like makeup products and stuff. But that's a problem too, and that's why like some folks go through like makeup, like I forget what the challenge is called, but I watched some makeup YouTubers, which I'll talk about maybe more on another stream in the future. But like I know there's like a thing where folks try to like clean up their palette or like really abstain from buying makeup and just use all the stuff they have. And so my thing right now is like lashes. Like I love big fake lashes, y'all. I'm sorry, like I don't care. Like, I do the whole shebang in terms of, like, glam it up and stuff because I want to do makeup and fashion and stuff, too, for fun. But, yeah, my big thing, Janae, like you're saying, is that I have to, like, go through my inventory of things. Because, like, as a general hygiene practice, y'all, for makeup, you want to keep your makeup as long as you can sustain it. But you want to, like, change out your makeup palettes and stuff, like, every couple of months, a couple of years. Because you don't want to, like, reuse things that could gather bacteria and stuff. So, usually for me, it's not the palettes that's been the issue. It's more, like, lashes and like seeing I think it's been lipsticks for me because I love a strong matte lip. I love a bold lip. So I've been seeing lipsticks and trying to find ones, but then not getting them in the same color because I realize I'm becoming more like my mother where like I really like red, like that classic glam pouty like matte lip red. I'm so bad about that. But like you're saying, Janae, like having a makeup bag and like being able to reorganize is so important. And like, again, you know, throwing out makeup you don't use. Like it's cute and pretty and I feel like I don't want to speak for you, but like sometimes I'll keep makeup so like, I'm going to use it. And I've been able to use some of it, but then other times I'm like, I'm never going to use this. Like, I'm never gonna use this. And it's like usually like a sample or something, or maybe I tried it and I'm just like, eh. And then I'm like, I don't want to throw it away because I want to use it. Because I don't like buying things I'm not gonna use. Because it's just me, it's just wasteful. But I feel you. I feel you so badly. I need to do that too, so thank you for saying that. I need to actually go through my makeup as well. I need to go through my books, my makeup, and then like I need to actually go through. It's not so much stationery. It's mainly just like my makeup I need to go through and figure out. Because I think I have my makeup set because like I have giant palettes. Oh, we gonna have to DM about that one because let me tell you, y'all, for the people out there, makeup is genderless. That's like clothes don't have a gender. But if you're a lashy baddie, oh my goodness, that is my jam all day. Just that is my jam. I'm a big bold lash girl, but I like big bold makeup. So I already got enough, but like also need more because also never enough because some days are different vibes. And I'll open the circle lenses door again. Oh no, not the circle lenses. That's so real. So about to stick up on those too. Nah, that's real. I really do. Yeah, no words to the stock up. Yeah. I really do actually want to try like color contacts once. I haven't taken the plunge yet, but I think I will get some subscription ones and try them out. Because I love the way that like some of my favorite makeup artists combine like the circle lenses with the different colors with like makeup looks. It's so cool. And it adds like a slight like exaggeration and like a style to it that I just love. But nah, that's real. And then like, yeah, like you're saying, like the reason why you buy different makeup palettes and stuff like that, like you're saying, is because you want a different style. You want to kind of go with the vibe that you're feeling with for the day or the outfit that you set up. And that's the thing to me. And that's why like I wanted to get another neutral palette to do more like subdued colors and have like a neutral palette I can work with. Cause I mix and match colors. I've gotten better, y'all. It's a whole system. I'm so proud of me. So great. But I have 2 makeup palettes from La Croix, which, you know what? I'm gonna do a makeup stream. I need to just write this down. I don't even know why I'm farting right now. I need to do a makeup stream? I'm gonna do a makeup stream. Why am I doing this? I'm writing this down. Y'all, don't know why I haven't done a makeup stream yet. Tell me why I haven't done a makeup stream. Why haven't I done one? I'm adding this to the thing. I'm gonna make a Sunday for a makeup stream. Okay, so we'll do D&D next week in stationery. But then after that, we're gonna do makeup. Because Janae got me amped. And I don't know why I ain't done a makeup stream yet. I know I haven't done one yet because I do want to do a stream with swatches. So please know for me, a hand cam stream, I am going to do makeup swatches on my skin. I wanted to do something like that. So yes, but yes, makeup stream is happening. No, bet on it. Like I have to, I'm sorry, I have to talk about my favorite makeup things. I've talked about it in my debut stream, but I will go back to that list because I can't. I am me. I know me. I gotta do it. Especially because then I'll probably like clean up my makeup too, and I'll probably be able to talk about some of my makeup looks and some of the things I've been thinking they do in terms of trends. Because that's just me. I love it. It's great. So, by the way, we have 25 seconds left on the dot, so I'm gonna do 5-minute break. Put on the timer for 5 minutes. I'll let folks know we're transitioning for those of you who want to watch me play Final Fantasy 14. If you do not, it's okay. You can totally leave, like I said before. But if you want to chill out, I'm gonna be playing for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm gonna call it a stream for this week, for this Sunday. But we're gonna stop the timer in about 5 seconds. Ooh, I'm gonna put 5 minutes on. Okay, so we got a 5-minute timer on. So, again, if folks want to start wrapping up what they're doing, thank you so much for being with me in terms of co-working, and we're going to transition to games soon. If you want to skip Gamper after the co-working, thank you so much for coming by, listening, or doing and vibing. If not, you're welcome to stay for my shenanigans. I'm going to make an announcement on social so folks know that we're switching over to Final Fantasy 14. And here's your question today. I got you. I can send you DMs, and for the makeup stream just for you, I will do makeup. I will do eyeshadows. I'll do eyeshadows. And I will do nail press-ons. But I'll send you in a DM because I have a list. Because for context, y'all, I don't go out to the nail salon anymore because trying to limit exposure because we're in the middle of COVID shenanigans. But There are people who are staying safe, of course, so not knocking anybody who's able to go. I just haven't found somebody who's safe. So I will do that for you, Janae. But anybody else, I will share recommendations for press-on nails. One of the things I've done over the last few years is I've actually purchased a nail kit. And I've started learning how to do my own nails. That's something I'm going to get back into because I stopped earlier this year when I was taking a class. Like I paid for a class to learn and some tips and things. But Janae, there's a couple of websites that I can recommend to you for press-on nails. The only thing I would want to know from you is that do you have a preference in terms of y'all, this is a whole thing. That's why I'm telling you I'm gonna do a makeup stream. This is my thing. This is why I became a streamer. Like I love makeup, fashion, and like gaming. I'm sorry. It's just a thing. But I will ask, do you have a particular length or style that you look for in terms of your nails? Because if you do, I got you. I got you either way, no matter what. But yes, I do have I have suggestions for press-on nails because there's some great baddie on the budget ideas I have that I use for myself to look like the baddest of bad. And, you know, I'm always gonna make it affordable and have fun. And of course, like, fingers crossed, y'all. And there's a mutual berry that I love on socials, but I would like to one day make nails for people too and send them out to folks. I'm putting it out in the universe because I want to make it happen. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I know people are waiting on me to learn my skills to be able to make nails for people. So that is going to be a thing. But yes, I will send you recommendations and I'll talk about it on the makeup stream. Not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. Makeup. Because I have brands I love. I have nail pass-ons, and I'll probably stick to lipsticks, nails, and then I will do my favorite palettes, specifically my favorite brands, which I'll go through some of the ones I've talked about, y'all, on my debut stream, because those are the brands I typically shop at the most, and they have the most, like, sales and stuff, too. Medium length for sure, because I don't want them to be too long, unless I'm feeling extra, and I'm like, ooh, sis! Fam, why are we the same person? Let me calm down. Nah, we the same person. We are the same person. Bam. We the same person. Just so you know, y'all, I usually keep my nails short because I'm a scientist and I gotta be able to type and do research and stuff. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry, y'all. Yeah, I gotta fix that timer here. I'm so sorry. Yes, Janae, we are the same person. Just so y'all know, I usually keep my nails. I used to do them like I do them short typically because I have to type and do research and like I want to be able to do things. And sometimes when you have really long nails, it's annoying. It takes a little bit of getting used to. But like Janae, I am a coffin almond baddie. I like my nails kind of long, like medium. But if I want to be like long and extra and look like fancy, like sometimes what you'll see in my photo shoots, which apologies y'all, I haven't like been the best in terms of like the photo shoots and things and posting them. Shenanigans. But yes, Janae, we are the same person. So for you and for anybody else who's the same person, I'm gonna be talking about this. I'm excited! Yay! All right. Let me stop playing. I'll keep talking while we're playing Final Fantasy 14. Let me go ahead and switch this over. But no, this makes me excited. I'm excited, y'all. I told y'all I was gonna bring the makeup, the fashion, and the fun, and the shenanigans. So I'm bringing them here. I hope you'll appreciate me in terms of all that I'm doing. But okay, let me switch this over to the gaming screen. We will switch over to Final Fantasy 14. And then I will switch the captions to white. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear and see things okay. Wait, the captions, did they change color? Hold on, I think they're still blue. Because y'all can't see that too well on the background, my bad, y'all. Oh, thank you, Janae, yeah. And then I will actually adjust myself a little bit. I'll actually keep myself kind of small, actually, so let me see if that works. Yeah. So I made myself a little bit smaller tonight, because I've noticed on my previous streams as I kind of get going, y'all, that I want to make sure y'all can see the game, but also see me. So... But I also know, like, when I'm playing Sea of Stars, for example, too, I'm sometimes over this thing. So I'm going to try to adjust myself a little bit and make myself tiny. So you can still see me, but also, like, to see the game. So let's exit out of that, and then we'll get started. Yay, I'm excited, too. Thank you. Thank you for inspiring me and bringing it up, Janae. Because, like, I literally have been planning for the longest time with my handcam streams to do, like, swatches, to talk about nails. And I do want to, like, do a live nail art, like, just practice with you all in terms of co-working and actually do just nail swatches and makeup swatches, because I was gonna do it originally in a notebook, which is why I haven't done it this year, but like and thank you for letting me know in terms of sound and things. I wanted to do where I had like nails I was gonna do live in terms of practice once I actually get into doing the acrylics and things, so I can practice making the full step. But I also wanted to do a makeup stream too, as well as with swatches, as well as like to show y'all how I do my makeup. Not necessarily maybe showing my face, but like showing it on like a, you know. Oh. Recommended duties? Sorry, when we left off, we did a duty last time, and then we were in the middle of a quest, so. We're in the story quest right now, so we're gonna go do shenanigans for finding Selfie. So we gotta go further south now. But yeah, I look forward to bringing that, because that was always the plan for me as a streamer, is that I wanted to be able to do that in a virtual way, because I'm hoping when things change, I'll be able to make nails for people, as well as like, you know, have fun with those types of things in person. So, for now, we're gonna do it that. Oh. Can we not try to... Oh? Excuse you. But yeah, we're probably gonna play y'all until... What is it here? Probably until about 5. And then we'll get going. And then I'll call it a stream for the day, so. Don't attack me. Because, I mean, I do want to follow and support folks whenever they want to do. But I also plan to be into makeup, fashion, arts, and gaming. So that was always my ethos, as well as science. So. The music got so Kingdom Heartsy, oh my goodness. I'm glad the sound and everything's okay, though. Are you kidding me? Excuse you! Rude. Alright, well. Handle that a little bit. Oh, I'm level 27 and it's 29. Okay. Oh, God. man. Let me help you out. Oh, crap. I didn't think you would actually die. Can I help you? No, I can't revive you? That is so bad. I didn't think he'd actually die. Oh man, this is going badly. Oh my god, this is so bad. I think I might die, y'all. That went awful. Okay. Well, let's go with a better strategy than what we just did. Oh, dang it. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna attempt to do this again. Do normal. Alright, this time I'm actually gonna focus on like maybe being more support than anything else. This is actually kind of challenging. Kind of like get over to the heel, folks. I know, right? I'm trying so hard, Janae. Because they're being... I don't get how I'm failing this. Oh my god. This is hard. Maybe I need to level a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Oof. That's the first time I actually died in here. I'm actually not too upset. It's upsetting, but hey. And yeah, Janae, you're right. Then things is really aggressive. Hi, Dee. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, you reminded me. I need to let folks know we switched over to Final Fantasy 14. But I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you as always. I'm playing Final Fantasy for the next hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to call it a stream. She came at a good time since I currently just died twice. Just trying to figure out how to beat this part. Because, good lord. Okay, we switched over. Okay. Just give me a second, everybody. Make sure I let folks know we switched. I'm so sorry. I had to do this. Okay. I'm gonna maybe go to easy, y'all, just to make progress. Don't judge me. You can if you want. But I'm really confused as to what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, D, and like you're saying, because this one's a bit challenging. Because I'm like, am I supposed to purify this thing? Can I do that? How do I do that? I probably should look that up before I go into the battle again. Because the last time we did this, I died. Everybody's dying again. This is so hard, and for what? Oh my god. Okay. So I need to purify that spot. So... I'm so confused. Am I supposed to, like, destroy it before it kills me, or... not? Well, when in doubt, look it up. 'Cause I've died twice, jeez. Oh, this is level 25. No wonder I'm getting my ass beat. Excuse my language. Yikes. Okay. I might not be strong. Well, I'm level 27. I wish she's very easy because the grind is real. I'm in a rush. Time is money. No, it's okay, D. I totally understand, y'all. Like, don't judge me. Like, this is really hard because, like, I keep dying. I didn't know it would be this difficult to do this. I'm just trying to, like, look this up really quick to see, like, if I'm missing a spell or something, but I feel like I just need to kill I think I just need to kill off I guess the spot that's corrupted, because this is really rough. Because otherwise, like, if I thought the strategy of being a healer would make sense, but that didn't work, and then I feel like if I don't murk the spot, it's just hard. It's wild. Just need to see how to beat this quest. So I'm just trying to look it up real quick. So y'all don't have to see me get murked like multiple times. Okay. So I think it's one of those things where, like, I have to keep everybody alive, and then we can defeat the elemental when more reinforcements come in. Jesus. Okay. We're gonna try this again and see how this goes. I'll do very easy because wow. Final Fantasy XIV is no joke. Yeah, D, I'm on my, like, story quest. It's level 25. I haven't gone into another, like, thing yet, but this one is hard. Yeah, when these guys come out, it's horrid. Yeah, thanks, D, because I know we had the limit breaks too. Lord. That was wild. Holy crap. Jeez. All right, we're just gonna leave that at very. I'm gonna do those very easy from now on, cause that was rough. Like they murked the crap out of us. I might still wonder if it really was safe for conjurers to borrow that power if it hadn't seen the way you did ruled it. Nothing could seem more natural. I think it's time I went back to the guild. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. All right. Good lord. I mean, obviously, like, of course, all of this game was not going to be easy, but Jesus, that was something else. Because, yeah, D, I used, yeah, third time to charm for sure. Because, yeah, D, I used the limit that I have for the party, the heal that you just, you know, just identified. I used that in the dungeon that I was in yesterday. So that came in handy, but I was just like, what the crap? That was rough. That was even worse than, like, the darn, that was even harder than the, excuse you, hitting with the arrow for no reason. That was harder than, you know what, I'm gonna kill you because you're going after me. What the hell? I need the EXP anyway, so we'll get this work completely. I think I'm poisoned. I don't mind like games like this getting a little bit challenging, but I just wasn't anticipating getting murked like that. I have no problem, but I guess it's just like, you know, it's like an RPG where you do have to strategize a little bit. So I anticipated, of course, over time this game is going to get more challenging, and that's why you want to play with friends and or, you know, want to have a party of folks, the NPCs, to be able to help you. Because that's what was helpful in the dungeon. The only difference with the dungeon, though, for yesterday was that, like, I had to level down because it was, like, a level... I think it was, like, level 18. But that one was rough because I think it was at my level, because I'm level 27. But that was hard. Let's see. Hold on, yeah. Yeah. Probably go like 45 minutes to an hour, y'all, left, and then I'll call it a stream. And then, like I said, y'all, all my streams are posted for the year. I might add more streams onto my YouTube, of course, if there's ever collapse or anything, so just know that. Actually, you know what I could just do, y'all? I could just teleport back. Whoops! Wrong thing. I could just teleport back. I'm wondering, like, what am I doing? Just teleport back. I love, like, the ambience of things, y'all, but I'm also, like, sometimes I could just save time and just teleport. It's literally up here. Yeah. I just saved me some time. But yeah, all my streams are scheduled for the rest of the year. If I do have any collabs or things with friends and folks, I will add those to my stream schedule, but you will be able to see all the streams I have planned for this year. The only things I might have to go back and add is finish Sea of Stars. I might add 2 or 3 streams there, but even if I finish the game, it won't necessarily interfere with the Sunday, Saturday streams that are set up. The only ones that I probably won't be doing is ones closer to the holiday season, as in like Christmas or New Year's. I'm gonna be spending time with family, so, or at least just taking those days off. Oh my god, yo, I think I'm stuck. Am I stuck? I was like, I'm stuck. You can use the return home button. Yeah. Thank you, D, for reminding me of these shorthands instead of making my life so much more hard than it needs to be. Hey, good job, Janae. Let's go in terms of almost pretty much done now. I just need to dust. Let's go. I'm proud. Thank you for sharing that update. I appreciate hearing it. Yeah, D, thank you for reminding me of the shorthands that I have in terms of like commands in this game, because I keep forgetting. I know I will forget it again, so I appreciate it. Oh, so she didn't want to use her powers because... Okay. She didn't want to hurt nature. Conjurers may sense the power of nature and borrow from its strength. Not all can hear its whispers. You describe are the voices of the elementals. You may very well possess a talent to become a hearer. Oh. Appreciate you, D. Yeah. I like that there's a lot of like buttons and things to use, of course. And like you're saying, it's like, it just takes some getting used to, but it's not too bad at least. So I'm grateful for that. Huh. Oh, you mean them little mud things aren't native here? Ooh. Oh, okay. Can't do that yet. That's fine. Okay. I think if I remember correctly, in terms of the Astrologian job, I think I can do that at level 30. That's my goal. We won't be able to get through that this stream, of course, but let me see what I can do with the time we have left before I have to hop off stream. I do a few more like side quests and stuff. I can't do the next one. Yeah, I can't do the next one until I get to level 30 anyway. Oh, that's the next one I recommend. Okay. What I want to do actually is I'm going to probably go back up to the store where I'm at. Get some new gear actually, because I'm level 28. Okay. Anyway. I think I want to go this way. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I wanted to go out here. Right? Or did I not? Did I want to go out this way? Yes, I did. Like, hamana haha. Do it. My whole life. So probably then, as we keep playing, I'll probably be getting pretty far in the story. It's kind of wild. Trying to get her out. What my brain's trying to do. Okay, I think I'm going this way. It's like, it's not what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I know how to get there. Don't need the map. I kind of do, but I don't. Okay. It's like, okay. We got it. I was trying to get up here. But yes, I think the Astrologian job is at level 30. I think I will figure out how to do that. That was my goal, is to get up there to be that jump. But I also think I need to change gear. Because I'm almost level 30, which is wild. And I will fix that thing, y'all, so it doesn't go off like that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Disciple of arms. Yeah, I totally messed up the timer thing, y'all. Ignore that in the chat. Well, 28? I can do this. Oh, wait. I can't. My bad. Okay, fine, I understand. I gotta read. I think I'm at that point now where I'm gonna have to start reading up on things a little bit more and a bit quicker. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. And thankfully, I mean, things are a lot more chill now where I can, but yeah, it's just at the point now where I need to look into what I want to do. So that way, I'm still doing story quests for you all while I'm streaming and stuff, but I'm also like, you know, I want to play Mahjong in here too and show y'all some of the other things Final Fantasy XIV has to offer for this week. If I consider playing, or just want to see me do other shenanigans. So that's real. So I gotta, like, be better about that, y'all. But I will probably do that this week, so I'll have some downtime. So I'm excited about that. I got those. Don't think I have that. I will be not a noob and eventually, like, just not buy things. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, whoops, wrong thing. There. That's not what I want either. Trying to get to my inventory so I can dress myself up. There we go. I need to sell some of this other stuff too. Oh, did I buy two? The same thing? Whoops, that was my bad. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, it's not intentional, y'all. I need to sell some of this stuff. I love the color. Oh, girl, we love us some red. Sorry. I love us some red, though. Yeah, I don't think I can change this out still. Alright. Let me see what the time we have. It's 4:15. What's the next quest at? That's in... Let me see. Let me see. I think we have enough time to do like one more quest. I do want to give y'all a little bit more content. And I don't really call my streaming content, but I'm going to give y'all a little bit more stream today. And then we'll probably maybe call it a tad earlier than like 45 minutes, so I apologize. I did not time myself well when I was doing the DnD part of the stream, so my bad, y'all. I have just sometimes obligations, like I said. Yesterday, so I appreciate y'all bearing with me and still hanging in with me when I make y'all wait and shenanigans. I won't do that too often because I don't want to be rude. Yeah, just sometimes things happen and come up as well, so I try to work with my schedule. So thank you all for bearing with me and enjoying this adventure with me for Final Fantasy XIV. I'm having a lot of fun, so I want to be real with you. Like, oh, thank you, Janae. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really want to build and make sure when y'all watch me stream, it's a lot of fun and still like bring the shenanigans. I'm really grateful to hear folks are enjoying all my what I do. There's so many other streamers and dope folks, which I appreciate them, of course. But yeah, I just want to be thoughtful that y'all are giving me your time and energy, and I don't dismiss that. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. My bad. I'm trying to like. Yeah, purchase passage. I will bring all of y'all, bring my all into all what I do in terms of streaming and things I bring as a fellow artist and streamer. So I appreciate y'all in terms of patience with me. And I'm glad that y'all are again enjoying what I do and bring, even when things do come up. Oh, she looks so fresh. Oh, oh, I love me a strong red. Let's go. All right. For those of you who weren't here last time, I've officially unlocked 2 new places to go outside of the main place we've been kind of running around for the last couple of levels. So I need to go down to the Drowning Witch, I think, to get to the quest that I saw. Right? Or am I in the wrong spot? No, I'm in the right area, I think. Or did I mess this up? Hold on. D, I completely understand why you said this is so pirate-like in terms of One Piece, because there's been pirate stuff, y'all, and I love it. But yeah, I've unlocked 2 new areas in Final Fantasy XIV. So we've got 3 worlds we can go to that are connected. We've gotten more of the cutscenes, so if you weren't here for my last stream yesterday, please check out the VOD. But we got a lot more of the lore in terms of the Warriors of Light and kind of the regions that we're able to go to and kind of the damage that's been done because of everything that happened. So I'm just going in this area a little bit to kind of see what quests we can do. And then I might jump off maybe closer, not at 5, but more so in the next like 15, 20 minutes. I just want to like show y'all some of the quests I'm going to do probably next stream and then go from there. Oh, I was supposed to do that, huh? You know, I really could have done that before I actually came here. But I didn't. You know what? We'll accept some quests while we're here and we'll just, you know, teleport back and go from there. It's fine. But yeah, I'm officially an envoy, an emissary, I guess, for the for this part of the game. So I don't want to say stuff's not. I don't want to say things aren't getting serious, but things are kind of getting serious a little bit. And I haven't really explored the. Excuse me, sorry. I haven't really explored too much of the worlds yet. I see other players, of course, as always, but I haven't really explored the different areas. I more so just came here as an emissary to deliver the letter from the lady who's employing us. But, yeah. We're gonna see more story and more pirates. Because as you can see, there's so much you can do. Yup, Pirate City NPCs are hard to understand. Yeah, they really do. Like, yeah, last stream I was like, what the devil is a salt wife? Like, there was some guy in the back of one of the buildings and, like, the story was like, oh, I want to pick you as my salt wife. And I'm like, what the devil is a salt wife? I don't understand what salt wife is. What does that mean? What are we doing? So, shenanigans are shenanigans. Oh, I love spices. We're gonna be doing a lot of deliveries and a lot of side things next time. That's fine. Alright, y'all. But yeah, there's a lot of pirate shenanigans. We did go through a dungeon, like, on last stream, where we pretty much fought some, like, amphibian pirate people. And Captain Morgan. So, we've done some things in this world. We are very new to what this is. So I could not tell you a lot of what I know outside of, like, some of the lore of Final Fantasy. Ooh! I haven't touched you yet, I don't think. Nope. I just want to get a stack of quests that I can do the next time I play. So what I'm going to do now is actually, I'm going to teleport back to where I was. Because I need to finish the quest. So we're going back home. Hi there. Hello, Eileen. It's lovely to see you. Thanks for coming by stream. I'm actually going to be streaming for like 10-15 more minutes. So I was happy to see you on, like, the last part of the streaming stuff. I've been playing, we did co-working, talked about stuff. I've talked about Dungeons and Dragons Dice, and now I'm just playing Final Fantasy. So, but you're here to catch me as I wrap up. I'm still going to be playing for, like, 15-20 minutes, but I'm getting close to wrapping up stream for today. But it's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a nice one. Tell me how your day's been going. Ooh, where am I going? I need to go the other way. I always do this, y'all, when I'm here. You'd think I'd be better in my hometown, but I'm like, nope. That's why when I was telling you about my lore in terms of me in high school, I got lost. This is what I'd be talking about. Right here. Okay. So I need to go back to where she was and actually complete the quest. because can get the things. No worries. I know that emoji's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I know my shenanigans. But I promise, like, there'll be more streams and things too in response. And I appreciate you. I'm always happy to see you. My day's been productive, been going through chores. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm well rested today. Got to do some streaming a little bit. Me and my hubby Nietzsche and make some plans. So I'm excited for this week because it'll be a lot more chill. I think it'll be hectic but chill as the year closes out. But I'm glad to hear you've been productive and you're going through things as you watch. So. Oh, I remember you. Oh, we're going towards a burial ground? Oh man, more dead things. Y'all, I've been playing so many games as a streamer this year that I just have dead things. And I'm like, but why? Soft vibes. Why can't I just have soft vibes? I mean, I guess if I had soft vibes, we wouldn't be a gamer. I'm willing to go into dark places, but I just would like to have more soft vibes. Personally. The Lambs of Dalmode, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. Oh, we got more cults? We got a cult also in Sea of Stars. It's always a cult, man. It's always some type of cult. Like, why? I'm just not a fan of this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I have multiple quests in multiple areas now. That's so interesting. And that's lavender reds, but okay. Alright, y'all. I did say I was gonna stream a little bit longer, but honestly, I feel like if I get knee deep in this, I'm gonna lose track of time. So let me always gotta get cults. Let me stop it here. I apologize. I know I said I would go till 5, but I do think to check into something that I realized when I was like coming back here as I was passing my head. So I'm gonna actually go in the end and kind of close out a little bit early so I don't get sidetracked. I can get ready for what I gotta do later today. So let me retire to an end and then close this out for stream. Appreciate y'all's patience when I adjust. So like I said, I knew the day was gonna be a bit shorter than some of my other streams because yesterday I did 6 hours. So today I knew it was going to be a lot shorter because I had stuff going on. I'll probably do some of those side quests maybe before y'all see me back online stream. But again, I'm never going to do a story quest without y'all here. So just know I'm not going to do that. Alright, go to the chatting screen. And exit. Oh, captions. Let me do captions. I always do this every time. I need to just put that on my thing. But alrighty, y'all. I hope folks had fun today. Thank you so much, Sinead. Thanks everybody for coming by. I hope you had a blast. We did, like I said, some co-working. I talked about my favorite dice. I will make a thread with all my favorite dice that I shared today. As well as I will make sure next stream we will talk about more stationary and DnD shenanigans. I might go into some accessories as well as some washi tape. But shout out to Tay, to Albie, to Janae, to Eiley, to D, everybody who stopped by lurking, anybody who's watching the VOD, I appreciate you. Just to give y'all a heads up in terms of the schedule of this week, I posted it already on socials. I will post it on my YouTube for those of you who follow me primarily on that. But I will be streaming on Wednesday. I will be playing Sea of Stars at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. ET. And then I will play, sorry, let me go. I always do this every time where I'm like, let me actually go, let me go to YouTube really quick to see what I posted. But I'm pretty sure I'm scheduled to stream Sea of Stars on Wednesday. We're probably going to do as a chill stream because I need to go backtrack to be able to get the final ending. The true ending for the game. So I hope folks will stop by. I'll be my pixel self for that stream. No pressure, no worries, as always. And yeah, I appreciate you, D. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and everybody who comes by. We have a regular community, which is super dope. I'm really grateful. I am grateful and honored and excited and always happy to see folks, as always. And thank you, Danny Speed, again for following today and subscribing. I'm really grateful, as always. And I'll keep saying that forever. Oh my God! Why are we at 88 people? Oh my God! If y'all get me to 100 subscribers this year before the end of the year, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out millstones. Dang it! I didn't think I'd get here so quickly. I didn't think I'd get here quickly. Crap! I don't know what to do. Okay. Thank you so much. I was just checking my schedule. God, oh wow. I'm okay. All right. Freaking out. Just dead. But thank you, folks. I have regulars. We're an awesome community. I know folks in the Discord. Please look forward to me messaging about watching Yu Hakusho. I have not forgotten that I'm going to work with Janae to figure out a timing for us to do that in December. So please stay tuned for that. But for those of you who follow me on just YouTube, I have my schedules up for the year. I'll be streaming, yeah, I was right. Sea of Stars at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. On Saturday, I'll be doing co-working and Final Fantasy 14. I'll probably do the stationary and fun on Sunday. Actually, you know what? I'll split it. I'll let y'all know, but I'll probably split it between stationary, D&D talk, and then going from there. But yeah, we're gonna have 2 streams this weekend dedicated to Final Fantasy 14. And yeah, it'll be long streams both Saturday and Sunday, starting in the morning hours, and then we'll probably end in the afternoon as we always do. We'll do co-working for probably an hour or 2, and then we'll do Final Fantasy for a few hours after that. Or maybe just do an hour of co-working and then maybe do Final Fantasy. I'll let y'all know during this stream in terms of scheduling, in terms of things, but we'll start at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, no later. If shenanigans happen, I'll adjust, of course, for that. But yes, we'll play Sea of Stars. I'll add a few more streams of that. But just know, after Sea of Stars, once we finish it, for those of you who decide to stop by for that on Wednesday, I will be playing Vinba next. I will probably do a demo of Spirit Swap in December, and then I'm going to play Triangle Strategy as my next official Pixel game. And then from there, we're going to play Final Fantasy 14, and then I will actually think I will be playing Final Fantasy 10 with 14 very soon. So I'm going to actually start the year off with Final Fantasy because I'm excited. And then I will schedule some hand cam streams probably for February, March. So look forward to that, as well as new outfits and assets and things coming. But alrighty, y'all. It's been real. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to send y'all, if you are on Twitch and want to switch platforms, you do not have to, of course, because, I mean, apps are apps. Arusia, who I talked about yesterday, is actually streaming. They're doing a chat and chill stream if you want to check them out on Twitch. Another person I love, their shop, Star Heavenly, is actually streaming right now, just doing art. And then Ventura VT, who's also in the Discord, but is a dope streamer with their lovely, lovely partner, Nova, is playing Wild Hearts at a collab stream. If not, no worries. Please go enjoy shenanigans. Go hang out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday if you don't want to go do other things. But if not, I will see you on Wednesday for Sea of Stars at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, I will see you on Saturday and Sunday mornings for Final Fantasy 14. More dice and D&D talk, stationary, and shenanigans. I'll be playing for a few hours. I'm hoping for the next couple of streams I'll be able to beat Sea of Stars, and oh my god, I'll be able to like actually be an Astrologian and be closer to being a sage because I'm almost level 30. I'm excited, y'all. We're making it. And thank you again for all the love, subscriptions, and awesome things. I will make sure one of my streams is dedicated to just chatting and chilling and recapping this awesome year because as D said, and as all of you know, and as we're saying now, I am really close to 100 subscribers. That's wild. Y'all gonna make me come up with millstones, which I was gonna do anyway. I just didn't think they would come so quickly. So now I gotta think about what I'm gonna do now for y'all, because y'all are so sweet and nice, and y'all are an amazing community, and I love streaming, and I'm having a blast. So thank you so much for supporting me, liking, or just giving me your time. You don't have to do anything but give me your time. And if you decide to give me your time, even if it's just lurking, I can't thank you enough. So, alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna scamper. I'm gonna go get ready for my game night, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. If not, I'll see you next weekend. But please enjoy the rest of your week, and let me know if you want to chat and chill and talk. I'm always available for DMs, or just phone somewhere on socials. So until then, take care. Bye bye. Huzzah!